Yo, it's your boy Orion, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. We got Colts, we got Saints, live play-by-play and reactions. Hop in the room and join your boy, and let's watch the Nolans Saints and Drew Brees to see if he can break the record tonight. Obviously, playoff positioning is on the line. Colts, it needs a must-win, and with the Saints, they're just trying to improve their position. What it do? Trenton, young Nola, what it do, my guy? I know that we've been a little busy here. Marcus is watching his son right now, so he'll be in the chat later on. Midwest Sports, what it do? Northwest for life, what it do, my guy? But I'm excited. Anytime the Saints are on prime time, I'm going to try to get in the building. Matthew Sanchez, what it do? Clark, what's up? Javon, what it do? Eli Guidry. Everyone hop in the building to join your boy. Colts Saints live, play-by-play, and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube. Your boy, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Smash the like button either now or on your way out. If you can donate to your boy, it would be much appreciated. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch link is below every video on our YouTube page. What it do, man? We're ready. It's going to be a good one. I feel that even though the Saints are heavily favored in this matchup, I think they, more than likely should pull off this W. It could be a blowout, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe the Colts will put up a little bit of a fight for a few quarters. We'll see what happens. But I still had the Saints as my preseason Super Bowl favorite. Yeah, there's, a few games where, they've lost that maybe they should have won, speaking of that Niners matchup, but I'm not really worried about that. I mean, if you watch football over the weekend, you saw the Niners lose to the Falcons. So anything is possible. There's not really one team that's showing out 100% week in and week out. There's a lot of wiggle room for the Saints, the Niners, the Seahawks, and a few other teams in the NFC. And then obviously we know the Ravens look like the best team right now. But when it comes playoff time, the Patriots and the Chiefs will have something to say about that. But it's exciting. This is a new year where you are going to have somebody more than likely as a new champ hold up the Lombardi other than New England. And that's exciting for NFL fans, especially Nolans Saints fans, and even fans like myself. Oh, look at there. Brian Chaffino right out the gates with the donations. He said, Colts win, I call it. I don't think so. I appreciate the donation, but I give them literally 0% chance tonight. I really feel that the Saints are going to be able to walk away with this one. A lot on the line. And obviously knowing that the Seahawks, with the positioning with the NFC West and then that Niners loss, this is a must-win for the Saints. You know what I mean? I mean, literally, you'd have to have a lot of things happen for the Saints to lose in the Dome against this Colts team. I mean, if this Colts team had Peyton Manning, that's a different story, but they don't. So I'm thinking Nolans Saints, and it could be a blowout. Andy Clark in the building, AK-41 in the building. Who dat? Who dat? You dat. Man, I'm ready. Javon, what it do? But it should be good. I'm excited, man. Like I said, we've been a little busy over the weekend. Marcus will be in the chat sometime probably in the third quarter or so. Like I said, he's watching his son right now, with everything he's got going on with basketball. But I'll be able to hold it down. I can do the play-by-play. I can do the color commentary. I can vibe in the chat. So don't worry. I'll be able to call the game, and it's going to be a good one. And then tomorrow, after we get off work on our full-time jobs, we're going to be pumping out as many reaction videos as we can, at least a couple. And then we'll be doing the same on Wednesday, Thursday, and so on and so forth. But, relax, grab a beer, grab a popcorn, make sure you grab a piece of pizza, enjoy yourself. If you're in Nolans, grab the gumbo and get excited because you're going to be able to watch yourself on prime time, Monday Night Football, Week 15. I mean, it's crazy. We're getting closer and closer to playoff time. Michael Pierpont, what to do? But it gets to this point now where we're getting closer and closer to the playoffs. We're getting closer and closer to bowl season. LSU, Joe Burrow went into Heisman. Were you surprised? Damn right you weren't, because you knew he was going to win. I do like Chase Young from the Ohio State University. But it could be a double up this season for Nolans. You could have LSU win the Natty and the Saints bring the Lombardi. It could happen. I kind of had that feeling. I called that a while back. So we'll see what happens if it's a double up for the college football championship and the Super Bowl. A lot on the line. Drew Brees. I love him. And like I said, my confidence has not wavered one bit in the Nolans Saints. Yes, I'm a Bucs fan, but I feel a realist. I call it how I see it. I use the eye test. And, there's things that happen week in and week out where the doubters or the haters will bring something up. The Niners game, the haters will mention that. But the thing is that in the NFL season, as we know, you don't go 16-0. You just don't. You know what I mean? Any week, any Monday, Thursday, or Sunday, anybody can beat anybody, right? So you rather lose those games prior to hopping in the playoffs when you're one and done. So those losses that the Saints have occurred and all these other teams, it doesn't really bother me one bit. I still feel the Saints, to me, are the best team in the NFC. Yeah, I said it. The Saints are the best team in the NFC, and they haven't even played their best football yet. They've had a lot of injuries to the linebacking core, right? They've had injuries to Davenport. The secondary has been banged up. AK-41 has not played his best football yet, and that's what gets me excited because they have a lot to prove. Drew Brees has been consistent. Michael Thomas, MT13, is the best wide receiver in the game, and I still haven't wavered from that as well. But that's exciting. They still have plenty of time to shore things up, and when it comes playoff time, I'm still 100% confident in the New Orleans Saints to not only get to the NFC Championship game, but to win the NFC Championship game, get to the Super Bowl, and win it all. And yes, I said it, and I said it here first. So I'm excited. Saints-Ravens, I'll take that. Saints-Patriots, I'll take that. Saints-Chiefs, I'll take that. I mean, we'll see what happens. I know Niner fans want them, to get them into the dance. I think they're about a year early. Obviously, they've played some great football this season, and hats off to them. And then you got other teams like the Seahawks and a few others that are trying to get in the dance. But a lot on the line. I'm excited. And so we'll get to see a little preview tonight with the New Orleans Saints and the Indianapolis Colts, who are another team I feel in a few years will be contenders as well. I really feel they still got a few players to go, a few drafts to go, but guys like Quentin Nelson on the line. He's probably one of my favorite linemen in the entire NFL. They got guys on the defense like Darius Leonard that I love as well. So they're getting closer and closer to kind of make a name for themselves, but they're not yet in that same category with the Ravens, the Patriots, or the Chiefs just yet, but maybe in a few years. So their franchise is starting to build in the right direction as well with under Frank Reich. So this is an exciting time. So sit back, join your boy. Today's show is sponsored by Rolling Rock. Not the best beer, but not the worst. Believe that. So how's everybody doing, man? Do you guys miss me or what? I missed y'all. It's been a while. Odin's Child, what up? Oh, what up? What up? How are you guys? Troll Patrol, what to do? Yeah, and I think obviously if you feel like the quarterbacks in the NFL, Drew Brees only has one. He definitely deserves more than one, especially not getting the MVP yet, which is crazy to me, right? And then also you got a guy like Aaron Rodgers, Marcus's pick. I'm not sure if he still feels that they're still going to make the Super Bowl. To me, the defense isn't really on the same level as it was maybe earlier in the year. But that's another guy, Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees, who deserve another championship under their belt. But I feel that with the Saints, they have, a much more well-rounded team to get there. Green Bay still is explosive on offense, but to really get to the dance and to make a deep, deep run in the NFL, as you guys all know, you got to have a little balance. You got to be able to have that good offense and defense. So it wouldn't really surprise me if it ends up being the Saints, New Orleans Saints, versus the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship game. And really, honestly, if I could have any matchup in the NFC Championship game, it would be that one. A little revenge, right? You took the loss at the home in the Dome. That was a little surprising, but both teams fought, and it could have really came down to whoever had the ball last that was going to win the game, and that's pretty much what happened. So it always gives you a chance of revenge, and that's what I want to see. And then as far as AFC Championship game, I really could care less if New England gets there. If it's Ravens-Chiefs, I'll deal with that. If it's Ravens-New England, I'm cool with that as well. But I'm excited. This is a time that you guys need to embrace. We're going to have somebody new host the Lombardi this season. And we're about to kick off here, so everyone, strap yourself in. New Orleans Saints in the Dome. We have Colts versus Saints live, play-by-play, and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube, your boy, Orion, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the fucking like button, either now or on your way out, and donate to your boy. Brian Chaffino did. Who will be next to donate for your boy? Because the New Orleans Saints fans not only are the most dedicated fans I feel on the channel, but they are the most giving on the channel as well. So I appreciate all the fans in the building. New Orleans Saints, Colts fans and any fans of any other teams that are in the chat watching today. So are you ready for some football? Monopoly! I'm ready, man. I was thinking about this game all day today. And like I said, there's only certain teams that I get really, really juiced up for, for Monday Night Football. Thursday night and Sunday night are good as well. But there's just certain teams where it's like a playoff atmosphere, even when it's not the playoffs. And definitely towards the very, very top, it's Nolans Saints and their fans in the Dome, because every time they're on prime time, it feels like a playoff atmosphere. And you got Drew Brees ready to make history. 3 TD passing. Three TDs. He'll probably get more than 3 TDs passing today. Look for Jared Cook to get on the board. Michael Thomas. And look at Smitty. $9.99 donation. Who dat? You dat, Smitty. A very generous donation from my boy Smitty. Smitty, Warbin, Jaegerman Jensen, number 1. Appreciate ya. AJ Silman, 02. The Llama Gamer. Troll Patrol. 34 people in the building about to watch the best play-by-play and reactions on YouTube by your boy. Who else? Orion, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. I missed every single one of y'all. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Gerald Black and Gold Lactose. Who dat? You dat. And here we go. Saints kickoff to the Colts. Oh, he comes out 2 yards out of the end zone. Shake and bake. Sit down. What are you doing? Should have took a knee. The black on black, baby. I love it. All right, Jacoby Brissett coming out. Definitely has held his own, since the Andrew Luck debacle. First 7 games, 5-2, 14-3. The last 4, not so much. 1-3, 4 touchdowns and 3 picks. There's been a lot of injuries, as well as T.Y. Hilton, his main man, being injured for a good chunk of those losses. So let's see what they do here. I'm excited. And I really am excited for the Saints D and one of my favorite players in the league, Demario Davis, a.k.a. The Glue. Shotgun set. Brissett. Blitz coming. Back. Incomplete. Pressure was on already right out the gates. Let's go, baby. Demario Davis is the man. Skip Bayless. Skip. Stop that. He's probably my favorite linebacker that's playing right now, besides Levante David on my team. He's the man. Stop with all that. Not overpaid. He is a.k.a. The Glue. Believe that. All right, Brissett, hands off. Running to the edge. Nice tackle. Guess who? Demario Davis, number big 5'6". You're not getting away from him. Yeah, you got guys like, Luke Kuechly. I get it. You got guys like Bobby Wagner. I get it. But as far as guys that are not well known across the league, Demario Davis is that guy. I mean, he's the guy that can make the plays sideline to sideline, and he is a real one. You can always count on him to make the plays. And it's like another Von Bell on the back end. There's certain guys that you don't really know who they are if you're not a Saints fan or not a sport fanatic like us. They're the real deal. Believe that. Anyone would love to have those guys on their team. Brissett steps up in the pocket. Ooh, nice run. First down, Colts. On 3rd and 5, that was a little ballsy there. Saints defense. Sheldon Rankin's hurt. That's rough. But you still got my boy, Cameron. Jordan, he'll be able to make some plays. A.J. Klein is back. I love to see that. Guess who? Manti Te'o in the building. P.J. Williams, Lattimore, Marcus Williams, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I know he's been getting smoked a few times, over the last few weeks. It's the time now to be able to step up and make some plays. KGR kid, what to do? Shotgun set. Brissett. Floater. Back shoulder throw and catch. First down, Colts. Wow. Woo. What a play. Johnson with the grab. Let's watch this again. Shotgun set. Man in motion to the left. Just a little floater. Back shoulder throw. Great execution. He just turned his body. Johnson just in time to be able to get that. Come on, Eli Apple. Got to be better in coverage, Eli. Oh, yeah, DJ Moore's having a great year, no doubt. Absolutely, man. You know I watch all the teams, all the games. Let's go. All right, Colts with a timeout. We got Saints 0, Colts 0, 12:51 left in the first quarter. Monday Night Football with your boy, the best on YouTube, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Frank Wright calling in the plays, and we will see what happens today. First and 10. The dome is getting louder and louder, baby. Man in motion. Brissett, hands off. Oh, where you going? Sit down. Now, if he could just play like that in coverage, then we got ourselves a player. He said, sit down. Good tackle, good form. He said, sit the fuck down. Let's go. I need to see the Saints defense that'll rise to the occasion. You feel me? Yeah, I'm going to try to do as many as I can, man. Smitty, I'm going to try to do as many as I can. All right, second down and 13. The dome. You hear it? Getting louder and louder on every snap, baby. Handoff up the middle. Good tackle. There you go. Gang tackle. Gang, gang, gang. Gain of a couple. I know a few weeks back, you know, when I said Cam and maybe the coach, Rivera, would be gone, you know, some people snickered and laughed, but, I mean, it's starting to kind of come to fruition. We'll see what happens. But, you know, Kyle Allen has, you know, definitely played good and bad, but I feel that he's not going to be really the quarterback of the future for them. Brissett, floater, wide open, overthrown, incomplete. Saints get bailed out on a bad throw. 4th and 9, Colts look to punt. Brian Chafino, $1.99. Smitty, $9.99. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Donations are always appreciated in the building. All right, here we go. 4th and 9. Colts back to punt. Returner, Deontay Harris. He is deadly. Ooh, what a good punt. Okay, Colts, I see you. All right, a little re-kick. I'll see what they do. 4th and 19. Yeah, Sebastian, we'll try to get as many as we get in. You know, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll try to pump them out. Deontay Harris, 1 touchdown. Will he get another before the regular season ends? We will see. Come on, Javon, don't be a hater. Come on now. Just because the Panthers didn't have the season that you thought they were going to have. And it's blocked, baby. Let's go. Grab the ball. Woohoo! Special teams. Even better. Wow. Yeah, don't be jealous, Javon, just because the dome is one of the hardest places to get a dub in. And that's big facts. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo! What a block. They better not call a penalty on it, but obviously there is a flag. Let's see what the flag is. If anything, the Colts player pushed himself and pushed the Saints player into him. And he still got the block, even while being pushed. Let's see.
And I believe was that the kick was blocked and recovered by the kicking team beyond the line of scrimmage. Therefore, it's New Orleans ball at that spot.
Damn right.
During the kick, holding while the kicking
There we go.
this 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the kick.
Okay. Saints about to score. Let's go. Yeah. Might be the hardest place to get a W in the NFL. It's up there. Especially with the crowd participation, the vibe. I mean, I'm a Buccaneers fan. I ain't stupid. Use the eye test. You can tell. You got to have a quality football team to be able to come into the Dome and to get a W, like the San Francisco 49ers did this season. And I hope that they play again in the NFC Championship game, because that'll be a hell of a game. Most TD passes in NFL history, Peyton Manning, 539. Drew Brees, 537. Tom Brady, 538. So guess what? Drew Brees needs 3, count them 3, to be number 1 all time. I love it. I mean, if Tom Brady has the record, it's Tom Brady. You know, there's been a lot of controversy, cheating, you know, videotaping. Nothing on Drew Brees. And he's 6 foot. You got to love that. One of the best leaders the NFL has ever seen. Definitely on my Mount Rushmore. Believe that. Handoff up the middle. Gain of a couple. Latavius Murray. Second down and 6. Saints getting very close to the red zone. Shotgun set. Drew Brees. Oh, guess who? Fighting for the extra yards. First down. Nolans Saints. Guess who? The best fucking wide receiver in the NFL. Michael MT13 Thomas. Look at him use his hands. That's what number 1 receivers in the game do. He doesn't wait for the ball to come to his chest. Guess what? I'm going to go out and get it. He makes every other wide receiver work harder to get to that type of level. I absolutely love him. Michael Thomas. Let's go. The best wide receiver in the game. You hear me? Handoff up the middle. Latavius Murray. Pounding for yards. Getting about 5 or 6. Saints offense. The offensive line. Definitely something that people aren't talking about. Eric McCoy from Texas A&M, a rookie at center. I love him. Latavius Murray, Michael Thomas, Jared Cook, Taysom Hill, a.k.a. the Joker. Watch for him. He is the Swiss Army knife. All right, here we go. Second down and 3. Brady. Brady, Manning, Brees. Crazy, those top 3. Uh-oh, false start. Come on, Saints, get it together. Okay, I see AK-41 in the game. See what kind of package they throw in right now. Oh, KGR Kid, I heard it was pretty bad. I had my buddy, Jay Graves, big wrestling fan. He was not impressed. Oh, AK-41 with the screen. AKA the alien. Yeah, but my buddy is getting ready to get NXT TakeOver Portland tickets on Thursday for the February, obviously matchup for pay-per-view. I'm excited. We're going to try to get floor seats. I'm still a big AEW guy. Dynamite! I love watching that. Brees? Ooh, look at that grab on 3rd and 7. God, Michael Thomas catches everything. Slim Leroy, what to do? Just when I'm talking about wrestling, he pops in the building. What to do, my guy? Tickets go on sale for NXT TakeOver Portland Thursday. Get on that pre-sale list, which you probably already have. But my buddy's going to try to get us the closest seats as we possibly can get on Thursday. Yeah, damn right, man. I'm excited. And the card is subject to change, but the names on the card look amazing. I can't wait. Field goal attempt. Will Lutz, and it's good. Nyland Saints 3, Colts 0. Monday Night Football as we're getting closer and closer to Christmas and the New Year. Yeah, we definitely will link up, my guy, for sure. It's going to be fun, man.
Yeah, I could use a different one, but I need all of them. Can you send somebody tonight?
Oh, it will be. NXT takeovers are always great. It doesn't matter where they are. You know what I mean? I feel with WWE pay-per-views, I mean, if it's not some of the top ones like WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, some of the other ones I'm not too thrilled. Even Raw has been kind of taking a dip in, quality and obviously in the writing, the direction of where the show is going. SmackDown, I'm not really impressed. I mean, really, for me, it's AEW, number one, right, on Wednesday nights. Number two, it's NXT. And then, Raw, SmackDown, and anything else that's going on. I mean, for, me being a guy that has been watching since 1985 and been watching wrestling for that long, the creative for WWE is really taking a big hit, and I feel AEW is rising to the challenge, and they're doing a great job. And pretty soon, once we get to WrestleMania season, a lot of other people are going to jump ship and go over to AEW. Yeah, well, I mean, even though the Cowboys ended up getting a dub, over the weekend, they're still a one and done. I mean, they're going to keep battling it out and fighting it out. I mean, even if the Eagles don't get there and the Cowboys end up, getting the spot, I mean, it's a one and done for them, and you know it too. So.
Saturday, December 28th is going to be just outrageous. We got the college football playoffs semifinals.
LSU, Oklahoma, number 1 versus number 4 in the Peach Bowl. And we got Fiesta Bowl, Ohio State, the Ohio State University versus number 3 Clemson. I can't wait. Oregon versus Wisconsin in the Rose Bowl. I can't wait for that. Joe Burrow with the Heisman, no surprise. Fantastic season for LSU. Fantastic season for Joe Burrow. Now it's time to keep it moving to get that natty. Yeah, Slim, you got to, man. It's your team. Saints with the kickoff. Smart man, let it bounce and go over his head. We got Colts versus Saints live, play-by-play and reactions by the best on YouTube, your boy Orion and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, smash the like button, and donate to your boy if you can. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. All right, Colts, let's see what you got on the offensive side of the ball. Let's see if Brissett can move the chains and get them into field goal position. Look at that right there. Nyland Saints, always with the fly gear, always with the fly costumes. And let's see if the defense can put pressure and maybe force a 3 and out. Play action fake. Nice throw by Brissett. Laser. First down, Colts. Wow. Look at Brissett go through his reads. First progression, second progression. Inman in motion. Nice hands. Move the chains. 22-yard grab. Shotgun set. Brissett, hands off. Where are you going? Gain of 1, maybe?
Gardner Johnson is in for Von Bell, and Bell is that safety that's going to play around the line. Defensive coordinator Dennis Allen, he talked about stopping this run.
Damn right, Slim. You know it.
What they have to do, especially coming out the last one, giving up over 160 yards to the 49ers, stopping the run tonight is an emphasis.
You know, defense. I mean, you're kind of thinking the Saints defense is sort of a backbone of the team. I know this on the last
Second down and 10. Shotgun set. Handoff up the middle. I'm not sure if I like that play call by the Colts. A little predictable there.
as he gets across midfield.
Cameron Jordan, maybe the most underrated defensive player in the entire NFL. Levels to this shit, and you know it, baby. Third down and 5. The dome is rocking. Guzman, what it do? He says HTTR all day, every day. Ooh, look at those costumes. I love it. With the baby. All right, third down and 5. Man in motion. Shotgun set. Brissett. Blitz coming. Ooh. Pascal. First down, Colts.
That's really good play design. You send Pascal in short motion, now you bring him back. That is an indicator. It tells the quarterback it's man coverage. Brissett knows and drills it in there. And Pascal's kind of the go-to guy that T.Y.'s missed 5 of the last 6 games. Good to see those two with a connection early.
Zach Pascal was 7 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First down and 10. Saints 3, Colts 0, but they are on the move. Shotgun set. Handoff up the middle. Nice gang tackle by the Saints. Gang, gang, gang. Seventh in the NFL in rushing yards per game. 133.4. Rushes on 47% of plays. The highest by the Colts since 1995. Marshall Faulk's second season. It's a lot of rushing. Glad that you're in the building, Guzman. I know what it is. It's flu season. I feel you. Shotgun set. Play action fake. Overthrown. Incomplete.
That's twice the ball has sailed on him. He's got T.Y. on a crossing route. T.Y.'s got it inside Lattimore, so now Lattimore is on his back. That's an easy throw. You just put it on him and allow T.Y. to run away from Lattimore. It's a bad throw there.
Oh, the dome is rocking.
He knows it.
He said, my bad. Horrible throw. All right, let's go, baby. Come on, defense. Let's see what you got. Just like Slim says, shut the fuck up, Booga. Booga. Brissett. Intercepted. Oh. Guess who? AKA the glue, Demario Davis. Almost with the interception. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Shut the fuck up, Booga. I said, what happened to my hands? Hey, he almost got it, though. He's a linebacker. Good awareness by my boy, Demario Davis, a.k.a. the glue. He holds everything together for that Saints defense. Love him. Savage! What to do, my guy? Monday Night Football, Saints 3, Colts 0. Live play-by-play and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube. Yo, boy, Orion, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button either now or on your way out. And if you can donate to your boy, please do. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch link is below every video on our YouTube page. Getting a lot of messages here, so let me take a quick look, a quick peek. All right. Hope everyone is having a great holiday season. I miss you guys every time, there's games on and I'm not able to do a live stream or reaction, videos. It definitely hurts me a little bit. I would love to be able to put out, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos a day. But obviously with the full-time job and Marcus as well, it gets tough, with also other obligations that we have. But, we're going to be definitely trying to put out as much content as possible.
Seizing your bank account or maybe even taking your home or business. They call it enforced compliance. And you better watch out. Because the penalties...
So your go-to Christmas movie, obviously A Christmas Story, is a classic. That's one that I always love to watch. Red Rifle. You always need to get one of those. Placed way back in the day. Kind of in that black and white setting. But I love that movie. There's a lot of good Christmas movies that are out there, though. Everyone's got their favorites.
Better Business Bureau and has resolved over $1 billion in tax debt for their clients. Don't wait until it's too late. Call Optima
Home Alone, that's another great one.
Confidential consultation.
For your free consultation, call 800-741-1053.
Oh, there you go, Smitty. There you go.
1053. That's 800-741-1053.
Optima Tax Relief. Brees family up in the box. There's like Brittany, 3 boys, their daughter. Could be celebrating some history tonight.
It's a good-looking family. Okay, Breeze, I see you.
2 away from time Peyton Manning. We'll be talking about this back and forth between Brittany and Brees for the next.
1st and 10, Breeze under center. Hands off. AK-41 with the handoff.
He is driven back by Marcus Hunt. Darius Leonard is wearing the Monday Night Mic tonight.
Love me some Darius Leonard. Woo! He's pumped.
Hey, don't make a mistake, baby. Don't beat ourselves. Let's get gas, though. There we go. Great stop, D. Great stop.
Great linebacker, Darius Leonard, mic'd up.
That's what the Colts are going to try to do.
2nd down and 8, Breeze.
Down and 8. Brees.
Ooh, you know who it is. Your boy, Michael Thomas. 1st down, Nolans Saints. Move the chains. The best wide receiver in the game. Mr. Automatic. Mr. I got it. Mr. Catches it all. Mr. Do it all. Michael Thomas. MT13. It doesn't matter if the ball's underthrown, overthrown, one-handed. He got it. Yes, sir. Breeze. Play action fake. Screen pass. Murray hit the edge. Woo! Move the chains. All right, come on, Saints. His name is Mike, and I heard you can't guard him. You only hope to contain him. Let him know, Savage. Let him know. I want to see that record broken tonight. You feel me? I know you got, this quarter's almost over, so he's going to have to do some work in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, but very doable, in my opinion. Breeze. Hands off. AK-41. Rumbling for about 4 or 5. Ah, there you go, Smitty. Only wish to contain him, baby. Colts defense. They got some ballas out there. I like me some Malik Hooker. Nice safety from the Ohio State University. And Darius Leonard as well. Linebacker. Rookie of the year on the defense last season. Breeze. Guess who? Michael Thomas. Such a good football player. You can't guard him. You only hope to contain him. 125 receptions. Are you fucking kidding me? Unbelievable. His name is Mike. And I heard you can't guard him. You only hope to contain him. Handoff. AK-41. Oh, good tackle.
able to be so productive when everyone in the building knows that the ball is coming his way. We heard that he used to actually tell corners in college what route he was going to run, and they still couldn't stop him. He told me, yes, that's true. He says he doesn't do that in the NFL now because there's so much on the line. He said, but ultimately, I'm not really worried about who's across from me. I played a lot of talented corners, guys who did this and that last week, but I eliminate all that.
Fantastic football player, Michael Thomas. And your boy knows talent. I was calling this 3 years ago. AK-41 with the little screen. Now it comes up on third down. We got Colts versus Saints live, play-by-play and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube. Your boy Ryan, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Marcus will be in the chat a little bit later. Subscribe to the channel. Please do. Smash the like button either now or on your way out. And if you can donate to your boy, please do. It would be much appreciated. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch link is below every video on our YouTube page. Come on, Javon, you can't compare the two. Two totally different positions.
For those who never compromise, the Mercedes-Benz Winter Event. Lease the GLC 300 SUV for $439 a month with credit towards your first month's payment at the Mercedes-Benz Winter Event.
Saints 3, Colts 0.
Not here. This is Capital One. We're banking moves at the speed of right now. You can open a new savings account in about 5 minutes and earn 5 times the national average.
Well, Michael Thomas is the best wide receiver in the game, and it's debatable if Christian McCaffrey is the best running back. So if that answers your question, Michael fucking Thomas. Some people think Run CMC is the best running back, and I wouldn't really argue with that. But then there's other people that are going to question that and say that there's other running backs that are better. I mean, there's no denying that Run CMC is a top 3 running back in the league, but is he undoubtedly number 1 by everyone, even fans that aren't Panther fans? And the answer is no. But I would say most people, if they obviously watch football, can say without a doubt Michael Thomas is the best wide receiver in the game.
The sideline heroes are ready. The Dak Dance craze is ready, and the knocks on the Hall of Fame door are ready. The wild plays and even wilder crowds are ready. It's the season finale, and the winter reckoning is here. The final chapter of the NFL season starts now.
Are you ready?
Monday Night Football here at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Place that Drew
Smitty.
Brees 265 career touchdown passes. So the most touchdown tosses.
Brees, Brady, Favre, most career TD passes at one venue. Brees number 1, 265 in the dome. Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Over Gillette and Lambeau for Brady and Brett Favre. All right, now 3rd and 2. Who do you go to? Brees. Pump fakes. Ooh. That's something you don't see very often, a drop by Michael Thomas. But guess what? We have a flag, and it's pass interference, and that's why he didn't come up with the football. Move the chains.
Before the pass was thrown, holding. Defense number
You can't guard him. You only hope to hold him and get a flag. First down, Saints. Do I think this will be Drew Brees last year? No. Even if they win the Lombardi, which I feel they will, this will not be his last year. Arguably the best leader in the NFL, period. Drew Brees. I'm not sure if there's anyone that does a better pregame speech or has the leadership skills as a Drew Brees. Handoff. Oh, up the middle. He got popped. Number 96 says hello. Wow, what a hit. Wow, what a move by Altry. Come on, 71. That was embarrassing. Shut up, Booga. Horrible. Second down and 11. Shotgun set. Brees. We got trips left. Man in motion to the right. Brees. Bad throw. Incomplete. Third down and 11. Eberflus. All right, Colts, I see your defense. Saints 3, Colts 0. 14-12 left in the second quarter. Third and 11 with yardage like this. You know, more than likely it's going to Michael Thomas. Trips left. I wouldn't mind if Jared Cook got a look, sometime soon. But on a big play, Michael Thomas? Or guess who? Your boy, Jared Cook. Your boy's got ESP, and you know I do. You call it, and then it happens. First down, Saints. Do you like that? Every once in a while, I just get a feeling. I'll just say something, and then it just happens. Especially when he hasn't gotten involved, and he can come up with those big plays. Coming off the concussion, ESP. Your boy's got it. Handoff to Murray. Ooh, good fight. And at this point in the game, you're looking for a touchdown. A little extracurriculars there with the Colts and Saints. But it's about time for Taysom Hill, right? I'll use my ESP again, right? If I'm the coach, right, Coach Payton, you can either use Taysom Hill as the man that's going to either run the ball, catch the ball. He could be a decoy, but it's time for him to get in the game right now, use him as a decoy, use him as a weapon, but you need to get him on the field very soon. If it's not this play, maybe the next. Let's see. Brees. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas. Let's go. And there's one. Two more to break the record. You can't guard him. You only hope to contain him.
When you play zone coverage against Drew Brees and you don't get pressure on the quarterback immediately, he has time to sit back.
Michael Thomas. Even with the pop, doesn't matter. Better hit me harder than that, young man. Too easy. Too easy. .538 career touchdown pass ties Tom Brady for second most in NFL history. Nice play.
Truly Hard Seltzer has so many amazing flavors, you don't ever have to have the same one twice. I mean, really, who wants doing the same thing, right? Wait, that's not fair.
You can't guard him. Couldn't contain him either. Well said.
At Domino's, a delivery gone wrong doesn't just hurt your pizza night. It hurts our pride. We're gonna be
Oh, Domino's Pizza.
It could be a missing dipping sauce. It could be a wrong topping. It arrives cold.
Could think about 10 other places I'd rather eat pizza from than Domino's. But they have gotten better in the last few years.
I noticed you had an issue with your last delivery.
To make up for it, I brought you a medium pizza.
You're welcome. Get 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas delivered for $5.99 each.
And put our delivery insurance to the test.
Gang, gang, gang. What up, Randall? Slim is like, I got to get my points. Oh, that guy's making it rain. Northwest for life. Cheating the system. Yeah, that is pretty good. I'll give you that, Slim. They definitely have items other than the pizza that are definitely worth getting. That's one of them. I've gotten that a few times. I won't lie. Yeah, Jameis is, I don't know. I mean, I still don't want him, as my franchise QB. I mean, he's going to have his ups and his downs. Turnovers are really the big story, but no matter, how the Bucs finish, if they end up finishing, with a good solid record, above 500 record, I still don't want him. Yeah, too inconsistent for me. I mean, he can throw the yards. There's games he can throw for 2, 3, 4, 500 yards. He can get you 3, 4, 5, 6 touchdown passes. But then there's going to be games where he has no touchdown passes, 4, 5 interceptions, 3 turnovers, from fumbles on top of that. I can't handle that, man. Right? 5 TDs, 4 picks. I mean, some coaches and some, fans would maybe want him, but, not me. I'm looking for someone new. Saints 10, Colts 0. 12:37 left in the second quarter. I agree. Lieutenant Brian Decker, salute to you, my guy. Anyone in the military sacrificing a lot for the freedoms of America, salute to you, my guy. And look at him on the sideline for the Colts. Big ups. First and 10. Play action fake. Good defense by the Saints. Kamara, well, he's been hurt. He hasn't been 100% all season. They've had a different game plan. When you had Mark Ingram and that 1-2, thunder and lightning combo, it's a lot different than Latavius Murray, right? And the season has gone differently. It's not the same type of season and momentum the Saints had last year. I still love AK-41, Alvin Kamara. Brissett, overthrown, incomplete. Shut up, Booga. God. Booger McFarland, horrible announcer of the day. I know, kidding, right, Smitty? Brissett, and dropped. Demario Davis with the coverage. Doyle with the drop. What happened to my hands? Nice coverage by a.k.a. the glue, Demario Davis. Love it. Plenty of time for Drew to get another. Colts with the punt. I'd like to see Taysom Hill get involved here shortly. Yeah, Eli Apple last year. Janoris Jenkins this year? Might as well. Northwest for life because the 49ers are a top 3 team in the NFL. Top 5 offense, top 5 defense. The Niners are on a whole nother level than the Colts. Let's be real.
Saints trying to stay the course for the playoff seeding. Brees trying to make history.
Randall says Eli Apple has no confidence. I agree. And here we go. Star Wars, one of my favorite series of all time. Mandalorian on Disney Plus is amazing. If you guys haven't had that, watch it. Rise of the Skywalker. Coming out December 20th. Star Wars. It's going to be lit. Manti Te'o. I know they're picking up plenty of pieces for this nice run going into the playoffs. It's exciting. Somebody new other than New England. Preston's in the building. Who dat? You dat. Argo, what it do? I know, Slim. Isn't that crazy, bro? It's embarrassing. Whoever's in charge of the creative, you know. I know if Triple H and Shawn Michaels, who handle NXT, would take over, I mean, Stephanie McMahon, right, should not be near a pen and a piece of paper. Same thing goes for Vince. Stupid. You're not going back to the Attitude Era. No one cares, you know, about that storyline. Stupid. And this is the first time in years Monday Night Raw has been kind of on a downward spiral. And that's big facts. Randall, he said, best fucking content on YouTube. Your boy, I can talk about it all. NFL, college football, NBA, MLB, WWE, AEW. You want it? I got it. Let's go. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah. Horrible storyline. Who wants to watch that? Yeah, for real, Slim. For me, actually not getting excited to watch Monday Night Raw, shame on them. You know, from a guy that hasn't missed a Monday Night Raw in like 25 fucking years. Are you kidding me? You're going to let AEW and NXT really take over? Like, really? Because the fans are passionate for NXT, so you're not going to copy that in Raw or SmackDown. So how you make up for that is great storyline, great matches, but they don't know what they're doing, man. They don't. AEW is going to get stronger and stronger, and the fan base for NXT, the hardcore fans, not just the little kids, right, but the hardcore fans like me that have been watching since the 80s, right, some of y'all in the 90s, that's what really carries WWE, AEW, and these federations. Jared Cook, 5-yard reception, cooking up the competition. Yeah, but I mean, shame on them, man. WWE, let's go, man. And them being ignorant, thinking that AEW isn't a good show. Most exciting show for wrestling out of those four. Better than Raw, better than SmackDown, better than NXT on Wednesdays. AEW Dynamite Wednesday nights. If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's amazing. Kidder 96 is multitasking. Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Football, and your boy, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. I feel you. Shut up, Booger. God, you're horrible. Go somewhere else. Nolans Saints 10, Colts 0. Play action fake. Brees going deep. Ooh! Woo-hoo! Woo! Woo! Wow. Are you kidding me? One-handed. If that's not one of the best grabs you've seen all season. Oh! Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my. Left-handed. One-handed. Let's go. Michael Thomas. You can't guard him. You only hope to contain him. Brees. There you go. Good effort. Unbelievable, man. Always he's showing you something that you want to see. Yeah, I've been saying it for 3 years, man. The Ohio State University. I mean, I said he was top 3 a couple years ago, and people laughed. People said, "Oh, Ryan, what do you know?" Obviously, I do. I recognize talent when I see it at the college level. So does Marcus. That's why we know so much about the players before they even come in. Brees under center. Hands off up the middle. AK-41, the alien. Gain of a couple. And you got to think, for people to say MT13 is the best wide receiver in the game, that's saying a lot because DeAndre Hopkins and AB fly like a butterfly, sting like AB, out of the league now, but have been really holding that top spot for quite some time, AB and DeAndre Hopkins. So to say that you're in that kind of category with those 2 wide receivers, and other people will say Julio, but he don't get in the end zone enough for me, that says a lot, especially being better than DeAndre Hopkins. There's not many guys that can say that. Brees going long, going deep. And there's already a flag on the play. Smith incomplete, but that was a free play.
Offside. Defense number 92. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
But you mentioned that foundational defensive scheme that Tampa 2, of course, you have great.
You like that catch, baby? I know you do, Savage. Yeah, OBJ ain't on the same level as Michael Thomas, and that's even disrespectful to even put that name in a category with Michael Thomas. He's got hands, right, but he can't run routes like Michael Thomas. He can't get separation like Michael Thomas. Just saying. He doesn't have the commitment like Michael Thomas. I mean, Odell Beckham is a figure, in the media. He's a figure for his fashion. He's like one of those guys. He's a media guy. You know what I mean? But I really don't feel that he's got the heart and the determination, no matter when things are going bad, to keep playing at 100%. Yeah, but I definitely wouldn't put Beckham in the same category with MT13, Michael Thomas, DeAndre Hopkins, Antonio Brown when he was in the league, Julio Jones, Mike Evans. I mean, there's a lot of guys that I would say that are better than Odell Beckham, even at his heyday, even on his prime level. There's other guys I definitely would want over Odell Beckham, just saying. I mean, he can make some amazing, one-handed grabs, and, there'll be games where he can get 2 or 3 touchdowns in a game. But how many touchdowns does Odell have this year? Brees going deep. Ooh, luckily that was not picked. Flag on the play.
At the 16-yard line, might be a hold prior to the pass being thrown, which would give him an automatic first down.
Before the pass was thrown, holding. Defense number 31. It's a 5-yard penalty. An automatic. First down.
Holding on the Colts by Quincy Nelson. Not Nelson, Quincy Wilson. Number 31.
Tampa had the go-ahead touchdown in the fourth quarter in a wild game against the Colts. So you have a Colts team that's used to playing a lot of zone.
Well, that's facts, AJ. Of course he would be doing better.
They're not used to playing so much man, and they're getting a little handsy so far tonight.
But even Odell in his top-notch level, I mean, he's sitting at somewhere between, if he had a great season, number 4 to 8, that's normally where he'd fall. The wide receivers in the league. End around for AK-41. Good team speed by the Colts. I mean, of course, if he had a better quarterback, Odell could get 7 to 12 touchdowns a season pretty easy, with upside of maybe 13 or 14 if he had an elite quarterback.
Watch 99 on the outside is done. He's not going to allow Houston to get outside, forces it back.
But it shows you, if you have a shitty head coach, Kitchens, right, crappy O-line, and problems on the defense, they'll be talking to Cardinals personnel saying, "Get me out of here," just like Jarvis Landry and Odell did recently. Yep. Touchdown, Saints! Traquan Smith. Nolin Saints. Let's go. Add another touchdown pass to Drew Brees' resume. 21-yard touchdown reception.
Traquan, make sure he's got that one. It's a split safety look.
Is Sean Payton a dirty coach? Absolutely not.
Field is open. You cut the middle linebacker. That's an easy throw down the middle for Drew.
There you go. Cross that off, baby. Yeah, baby. Going for that record. And he's going to get it tonight. Extra point is good. Nyland Saint 17. Colts 0. Brees 2 touchdown passes so far, going for the record, number 3. Yep, Drew Brees. Jesus only need one more touchdown pass. Mahomes with the arm. Madden 20. Available now.
You can make resolutions to improve your style. Treat yourself better. And be smarter with your finances. Or make one that accomplishes them all.
What do I think about the future of the Bucks? I don't know, man. It all depends on if they move on from Jameis Winston or not. So hopefully they do.
0 first month payment and 0 security deposit.
And Ark Omen, go back to see who the D coordinator was for the Saints back then. And that'll answer some of your questions. Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing. It's the turnovers, man. It's the fumbles that he loses, the interceptions, the decision-making. I mean, because there are times when the yardage and the touchdowns look great. But you can't win football games or get to an NFC championship game with turnovers. You know, that ball's got to be something that you really protect. Right? You know what I'm saying? You got to protect the football. And if you keep fumbling, you know, your opportunities away, getting bad interceptions in the red zone, I mean, that kills drives, kills momentum, and it kills the game. You're never going to get anywhere with a guy that turns the football over. I've never heard of, NFL personnel saying, man, I love this quarterback. He turns the ball over all the time, and we're going to win the Super Bowl.
For every this is my perfect family thing, there's the our dogs are our family thing.
But just because, Greg Williams and, obviously the, money to get, the quarterback injured to get the sacks, do you think that just because that story was told, that's the only D coordinator has ever come up with that kind of scheme to motivate the players for money or incentives, cars or whatever it may be, right? Let's be real. Cheating happens all the time. Questionable things in football and in sports happen all the time. It just depends on if they get caught or not, or it comes out into the media.
And both men right now sit in the record book at 539 touchdown passes.
Peyton Manning, Drew Brees tied for the most touchdown passes of all time. 17-0 Saints. 6:11 left in the second quarter. We got Colts, we got Saints live, play-by-play and reactions. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button either now or on your way out. If you can donate to your boy like Brian Chaffino and Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen #1 did, please do. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Come on, Booger. Quit your job, big guy. You're horrible. Brissett under center. Hands off up the middle. Where you going? Nowhere.
Mario Edwards and company taking him down.
In talking to head coach Frank Reich, he says, we can't play the Saints offense. They can't come out now and go 5 wide. The best thing that the Colts do is run the football.
God, when Booger McFarland talks, my ears bleed. They're bleeding. Get me a Q-tip, a box, cotton balls, something. I know Jason Witten was bad in the booth, but God, Booger is just something else. The broadcast would be better if he just didn't talk. Shotgun set. Brissett Looking. Pump fakes. Rolls to his right. Almost intercepted. Or was it? Oh, yeah, definitely dropped. Not even close. But it's also really good that you got guys that are horrible like Booger McFarland, because it gives an opportunity guys like me and Marcus on the Northwest Sports Fanatics for you guys to listen to us and give you a better broadcast than what is on podcasts and TV now in general. Horrible announcing. Brissett, nice pass. First down, Colts. Move the chains. And I feel the announcing on TV has been at an all-time high of the worst that I've ever heard in my entire life. So not good for them, great for us. First and 10. Colts moving the chains. 4:45 left in the second quarter. They need points, and they need points now. At least 3. Something. Brissett holding onto the football way too long. Zach Pascal with the reception. Second down and 1. Come on, Colts. Let's make this somewhat of a game. You need to get some kind of points out there. Hand off up the middle. First down, Colts. Move the chains. Very predictable play call for the Colts, but they get the first down. Here we go again. Booger McFarland talking, making my ears bleed. Nothing even important to say, nothing even that you'll remember at the end of the game. You won't learn anything new. If anything, you will lose brain cells because they will be dead by the time he is done talking. And that's big facts. Nice tackle by the Saints. Gardner Johnson. He ate his Wheaties this morning. He said, R.I.P. Orion's ears, they're gone. Going, gone. Booger, why? Booger's talking. He's up to the plate. Back. Orion's ears are deaf. Bad Boys, Will Smith, January 17th, Martin Lawrence. Go to the movie theater and watch. I will. I am a fan of the series. Bad Boys for life. Roy Lee, who dat, you dat. How are you, brother? Hopefully you're having a good Monday. I know you are, because the New Orleans Saints have the lead. Drew Brees is tied for first place in NFL touchdown passes thrown of all time with Peyton Manning. And guess what? By the time the night is over, he will be number 1 in NFL history.
What could be better than being a motor? The real question is, do you mind not being a motor? I do. For those who were born to ride.
NFL Shop has got the swaggiest gear if you want the drip to show off to your friends and your family during the holiday season. NFL Shop is where to go. Beanies, jerseys, T-shirts. NFL Shop should hire me. I could definitely slang their merch. Bim, 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 bim. Saints, Colts, great Super Bowl. And I called it in this game. I said the X factor in the game would be Jeremy Shockey. You know, when you watch football, you just know, man. You just know when certain guys are going to be able to get to the end zone. Great day for me, even though I'm a Bucs fan. Love seeing Drew Brees hoist his son and the Lombardi. Well deserved, my guy. Shotgun set, 2nd and 15. Brissett looking incomplete. Your boy knows. What jersey do I have on? Come on, man. My favorite player of all time. If you watch the channel and you know me, you should already know who it is. Who are the numbers? Who is it? Come on now. My favorite position in the NFL is what? Defense, right? And then besides defense, get more specific, linebacker. And you want to get more specific, either outside or middle. Derrick Brooks, the best Buccaneer of all time, in my opinion. Derrick Brooks, class act on the field and off the field. I'm a big Derrick Brooks guy, a big Warren Sapp guy, John Lynch, Rondé Barber, Simeon Rice, Mike Allstott. Those are my guys. And this is an authentic one, too. Not those ones from China, those fake ones. Sewn, baby. Sewn Derrick Brooks. Bought in the early 2000s. You can't get one of these in the store anymore. Love me some Derrick Brooks. My favorite Buccaneer jersey of all time. There we go. Ghost Dad, $2 donation. Who dat, baby? You dat. Yeah, Warren Sapp definitely knows where the hose be hanging, especially when it's the playoffs and the Super Bowl. Who's horny? Warren Sapp is, and then he lost his job. He said, NFL Network, what happened? What happened to my contract? Your boy knows. Not a good look for Warren Sapp, but when he did play, he was the Aaron Donald, right, of the NFL. There was nobody better at the D-tackle position. Period. Loved Warren Sapp. Love me some Rondé Barber and John Lynch as well. Oh, yeah, I agree. KGR kid. I mean, I got a lot of jersey. My jersey collection is pretty big. I don't even know how many I exactly have. 15, 20? Going through all the Blazers and the Buccaneer jerseys that I have, Mariners, Oregon Ducks. I mean, I got a bunch. He said, nothing knowing where the hose be hanging. Unless you get it out of a magazine. Then that's like poor effort, right? Then you don't really know where the hose be hanging. You just got lazy and looked in a magazine. Come on, Warren. Be better. Rondé Barber. Love me some Rondé. Very underrated. One of the best corners to ever play the game. You know, a guy to get 30 picks and 30 sacks. I mean, you don't see corners get sacks like Rondé Barber did. Very, very underrated. And without him, I wouldn't have gotten to the Super Bowl, and I wouldn't have won the Super Bowl without him. Absolutely love him. I mean, the pecking order for me, Derrick Brooks 1, right, for Buccaneers, all time my favorite. Mike Allstott 2, not even close. And then probably Warren Sapp, Rondé Barber, John Lynch, or maybe Rondé Barber, Warren Sapp, John Lynch. Love those guys. I mean, can you think about those type of players, and all those guys that I mentioned were top 3 in their position in that year when they won the Super Bowl. Mike Allstott, the best fullback, right? Derrick Brooks, the best outside linebacker at the time. Warren Sapp, the best D-tackle. John Lynch, probably a top 3 safety at that point, right? Rondé Barber, top 3, top 4 at that position. There was other bigger names, but if you look at the impact that Lynch and Rondé Barber had in their prime, undeniable. Even Simeon Rice. I got a Simeon Rice jersey. He was amazing. 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 Any guy that can get you 15 sacks, and just the way that he got sacks in the Super Bowl, in the playoffs, amazing player. And to me, I mean, you could argue Simeon Rice deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He was that good. Without Simeon Rice, there is no Super Bowl for Tampa Bay. And that's facts. Big facts. Love me some Simeon Rice. I mean, 15 sacks, 15 and a half. I mean, anything over 10 at, a DN position. And the way that he got those sacks, if you are old enough to remember to watch those guys. I mean, you don't really see guys like him that often. Simeon Rice. Definitely a special player. Picking up him and Michael Pittman from the Cardinals back then, huge in the development of Tampa Bay and transitioning from Tony Dungy to John Gruden. And a shout out to Monty Kiffin leading that defense. He was top 3 defensive coordinator back then with Jim Johnson from the Eagles, RIP, and my boy Dick LeBeau from the Steelers back in that prime. Your boy knows, your boy reads, your boy was there. Facts, Pickle. Facts. Chasing history, Drew Brees us. Brian Chaffino with a donation. Smitty with a donation. Ghost Dad with a donation. Who will be next to show love to your boy, the best on YouTube, Orion, the Northwest Sports Fanatics.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
I'll see you then. Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network.
Savage says, his name is Mike, and I heard you can't guard him. You only hope to contain him. Yeah, hopefully T-Sizzle reports. I know he wanted to go back home to Baltimore. So we'll see. But, I mean, to go to a team like the Chiefs, I mean, you got to think he's got to be somewhat excited. Seattle Seahawks would have been a good spot for him after hearing the bad news of Josh Gordon. I'm not sure if he just can't put the weed down. The chronic, right? Living in the Northwest, 3-hour drive to Portland to get the good. Unless it was PEDs or steroids. But, I mean, he loves his weed. And now he's probably out of the league forever. That's unfortunate. I mean, MLB is going to be a little more lenient. NHL, I mean, there's a lot bigger problem with opioids and the pills, which they don't want to really bring up, as you see all these people fucking dying from them. You have never heard one person die from weed, overdose on weed. Yeah, make it legal everywhere. I mean, shit, I can go to the store down the road. I did today, right? You can get the best of the best here. You want edibles? They got it. You want greenery? The flower? We got it. You go to dispensary? There's like 20 kinds. Goodbye to your local plug, and hello, dispensary. That's what 20 mil look like. Should be 25. Michael fucking Thomas, the best wide receiver in the game. Yeah, Dill Pickle, I mean, it's great. Tampa Bay's got some nice ones. But hamstring problems, Evans and Godwin are suffering them, are hurting them. It's not looking too good. But they had fantastic seasons. And that's what's been an inaccurate Jameis Winston. Just imagine if Mike Evans and Godwin were on a team that actually had a good quarterback. They could finish 1-2. In a lot of stats, if they had a good one. Lots of talent at that wide receiver position for my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brees, floater. Wow, come back to the ball. Jared Cook cooking him up. That easily could have been intercepted. How it wasn't, I don't fucking know. He definitely got bailed out on that one. But when the defender doesn't even turn around, Jared Cook cooking it up. I want AB back. I know something's going on with him, but I want him back in the league, man. I really do. The league is better when AB is there. I mean, let's not forget, he was the best wide receiver in the game for 3, 4, 5 years in a row. I mean, you could argue DeAndre Hopkins and, maybe a year or two in between. But to me, watching the routes that he ran, getting the touchdowns that he got, and last year was supposedly a bad year for him. He led the league with 15 touchdown passes, even with Juju, or receptions, even with Juju playing good last season. So let's not forget how great AB really is, talent-wise. He's amazing, man. I love him. I mean, I know a lot of guys hate him. He's crazy. I get it. But mental health is a big thing. You don't know what he's going through. You feel me? Tony Toe Tap. Toe Drag Swag Tony. Love me some AB. Fly like a butterfly. Sting like AB. I always look for guys to be able to come back, make a name for themselves. Of course, he says crazy things. He apologizes, then says something crazy, then starts talking shit, and then repeat that over and over and over. No, not fully there, not all right. But as far as the football player on the field, one of the funnest guys to watch on the football field, Antonio Brown. Really rooting for you, my guy. The NFL is a better place when you're on the field. Guess who? Stiff arm. Yeah, Michael Thomas with the reception. Automatic. You can't guard him. You only hope to contain him. MT13, Michael Thomas. That's what $20 million will get you, Marcus will say. 25 fucking million. Maybe more. I mean, he's worth megabucks. 25 mil, 30 mil a year. I mean, look at this. Look at these routes. Look at the hands. Look at what he does after the catch. The one-handed grab. I mean, what can this guy not do? Love it. And I got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin on my team. You know what I mean? I know what wide receivers are all about. My favorite player probably of all time is Jerry Rice, and I watched him play everything. Ears bleeding. Booger McFarland. Why? Brees about to break the record? Could it be? 2nd down and 1. Michael Thomas with the grab. 1st down, Saints. Now, normally at this position, you're just going to pound the rock. But obviously with the record on the line, right? Do you go for the throw? Do you go for history? Right? Nope. Handoff. Yeah. Poor Booger, but great for the Northwest Sports Fanatics and other people on YouTube and, podcasting that actually can call a game. It's hard doing play-by-play. It's hard doing reactions. It's hard doing color and vibing in the chat. Takes a lot of skill. Not everyone can do it. He's getting paid with government cheese. With that cheese he'll be getting, he's horrible. He doesn't deserve to get it. He should pay them. Brees. Blitz coming. Rolling to his right. Could this be the record? Touchdown, Saints! Now there's a flag. Let's see if that still counts. Is that the record? Is that the record? Oh, no. PI on the offense. Way to kill it. Boo. Come on. And this is a big moment. Big moment, you know what I mean? Because it's a part of sports history. If you're a guy like me, a Northwest sports fanatic that just loves every ounce of the game, from the offensive linemen to all the hard work and training camp. Records are meant to be broken, and when they're broken by a guy like Drew Brees, a class act on and off the field, I mean, you can't ask for anything else. Shut the fuck up, Booger. God damn, you horrible.
It's really tight. I mean, there probably is a shove in the back, but is it enough? Man, I don't know. It's really, really tight. It's a judgment call.
Yeah, I don't know. You could have definitely let that play go.
I like it as a nothing. It's only the 2nd career OPI on Traquan Smith. That look says it all. They were anxious enough. Now they got to reload here.
2nd and goal. Shotgun set. Brees. There you go. Timeout. Well, you're going to have to wait until the second half for history because they're going to go for the 3. Don't boo, Saints fans. I know you want to go for the record, but you'll get it in the second half. You're just going to have to sit back and wait. He's been a bad booger. I said, refs, you suck. Yeah, that definitely was a questionable play. I would have let it go. Will Lutz, Big Nuts Lutz, in the clutch. Field goal is good. 20-0 Saints as we go into halftime. Good first half for the Saints. I was a little surprised the Colts couldn't get at least 3 on the board, but this is the Dome. A hard place to get a W and get points in general. All right, let me take a look at ESPN.
And be smarter with your finances. Or make one that accomplishes them all. During the Genesis year-end sales event, lease the G70 with 0 down, 0 first month's payment, and 0 security deposit.
Yeah, but we'll have to wait a little bit longer for that record, but we will get it. I'm excited. All right. Suns and Blazers. So I want someone that has the broadcast on to message me when the matchup is back on while I take a peek at my Blazers. So please keep an eye on the halftime show when Booger is not talking while I watch CJ McCollum and Dame Dalla do their thing against the Phoenix Suns. All right, let me take a look. CJ at the line, pretty as can be, one of the smoothest basketball players at shooting guard the NBA has to offer. Phoenix Suns 29, Blazers 22. Blazers on the road looking to get some momentum under their belts. Ooh, shake and bake. Get that board. There you go. Melo. What a great pickup for the Blazers. Love me some Melo. They needed that third option at scoring. They had Dame. They had CJ. Oh, here we go. Melo for 3. Woo! Let's go, baby. Melo from downtown. Looking good in that Blazer jersey, boy. Let's go. Just watching these Blazers Suns for a few minutes once we get back to the third quarter. I definitely will get back to that. Ooh, nice layup by the Suns. Baines with the reverse layup. Phoenix 31, Blazers 25. Pick and roll. Ooh, CJ McCollum. Where's the foul call? Come on. Rebound. There you go. Melo with the board. Love it. Another guy to rebound the ball. Another guy to be able to pick and roll, make threes. Trying to do a little too much there, Melo. Turnover. Melo's saying he got poked in the eye. No excuse. You are not Carmelo Anthony from the Denver Nuggets from years ago. Know your role. And shut your mouth. And make shots like that, like an open 3. Lunar, what to do? 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Rebound, there we go. Go, push it. Blazers down by 6. Last shot of the first quarter, possibly. Oh, that's a charge. Fucking A. Terry Stotts is not pleased. Lunar, what to do, my guy? Oh, at the buzzer. Suns with the layup. Come on, Blazers. Horrible defense. What's new? God. Annie Clark. Who dat? You dat. Great first half for you guys. 20-0 Saints. I'm just taking a peek at my Blazers. Rip City going against the Suns. So once the game comes back on, please give me a message so that I can click back. All right, let me take a look to see if there's any other NBA that's on. And once the NFL is over, we'll be definitely transitioning a little bit more to the NBA. Keep it moving. Ooh, the Mavericks and the Bucks. Let's take a look at that. All right. Mavericks 82, Bucks 74. This is a good matchup. I'm not sure if Luka is playing. Luka Doncic and Giannis, two of the most exciting players in the NBA. Woo, what a block. Nice ball movement by the Mavericks. Timeout. I see you, Giannis. Giannis has definitely come a long way from his rookie season. Love seeing players develop like that. You know, we need plenty of superstars in the NFL and NBA to take over the vets. And he's definitely one of them in the NBA. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Brissett's overthrowing a lot. That's an understatement. He's definitely not comfortable in the pocket, but this is the Saints in the Dome. You know, if you don't have a solid running game, you know, top-notch weapons at wide receiver and tight end, a good O-line, and a good defense to keep you around in the game like the Niners, I mean, this is the type of game that you typically get. You know, but if the Colts don't make the playoffs, you know, because obviously they're eliminated if they lose this game, that's not a bad thing. Better draft position. Lots of great players in the NFL upcoming draft of this season and next season. So, I mean, if you end up getting out, it's not a bad thing. And the Colts have proven that they know who to pick in the draft. Their personnel knows how to evaluate talent, and that's big facts. All right. Suns, Blazers, start of the second quarter while I wait for the Saints and the Colts to resume in the third quarter. Please message me below when the game is about to kick off. Come on, Blazers, get a fucking rebound. Yeah, and then just to kind of give you guys a, you know, a whereabout with me and the Blazers. You know, I've been watching the Blazers very, very young, probably around 1985, 86. So not something that I just started watching them. This is something that's a part of who I am. You know, the only pro team that we have in my hometown state of Oregon. Portland, the Blazers, Rip City. Great memories of Terry Porter, Clyde Drexler, Jerome Kersey, Mercy, Jerome Kersey, Buck Williams, Kevin Duckworth, Cliff Robinson, and head coach Rick Adelman. Ooh, Whiteside with the baby hook. I love it. Suns 33, Blazers 27. 11:23 left in the second quarter. Come on, Blazers, play D. Ooh, Oubre from deep. That's a nice player that they picked up from the Wizards. Kelly Oubre Jr. He has lots of potential. Wow, wild shot by Whiteside in the post, thinking he's Hakeem Olajuwon. Guess what? You're not. Suns 36, Blazers 27 while I wait for the Saints and the Colts to come back from halftime. Love me some Blazer basketball. And they got sweet jerseys. They got sweet logo. One of the best logos in the NBA, period. In sports, period. The pinwheel. Good ball movement by the Suns. Ooh, nice pass. No look. Rejected. So get the fuck out of here. Mellow with the block.
Blazers get it back by playing that zone.
You see Melo, the swing from down low to up high. Let's get that out of here.
Sonya did a nice job as well. Inside out.
All right, come on, Blazers. Make a run.
Carmelo. Set it up to Simons and work the weave up top 12 to shoot.
Fucking bad three. What the fuck? Oh, Phoenix pushing the ball. Woo, good block. Get that fucking out of here. Rejected. Young Nola, my boy. Always grinding. Always trying to make new songs. Rapping out of his mind. A dreamer, a grinder. Just got to put in that work, my guy. I got a guy here in Oregon, one of my best friends, on SoundCloud. All right, Young Nola, I know you have SoundCloud. You know, you go look at it. Look up Brooks Beats, right? From my hometown, one of my best friends, Portland, Oregon. Listen to some of his beats. I guarantee you can spit bars to him. He's undiscovered. He's kind of like the Northwest Sports Fanatics. He's got a lot of potential, but if you listen to his beats, I mean, a lot of the beats I make with him. So he'll come over to my house on a Friday, and the thing is, he doesn't have any top-notch equipment. He makes all his beats from his phone, right? So once I get the opportunity to get him a computer, an iMac, the best, equipment, the best sounds, you know what I mean? He can take it to the next level. He's so talented that I always tell people that he could be a millionaire. He's that good. I mean, his stuff is like radio worthy, right? It's that good. I'm radio worthy. It could be, on demos. He's the man. Brooks Beats. Look him up. If you have SoundCloud. He kind of looks like DJ Khaled. And he's a young one, too. He's in his mid-20s. I really push him hard to keep, driving and pursuing the dream. You know what I mean? And he's got talent. Like I said, a lot of these beats I make with him, and we can make them in about 20 minutes. And I told him that we should probably just have a YouTube channel to show people how talented that he really is. And I told him, instead of being embarrassed that you make a lot of these beats from your phone, that's what's cool about you, that you're so talented that you can make beats, from your phone that are like amazing, that people would be able to do in a studio, and he does it from his phone. So be on the lookout for Brooks Beats, my boy. He has the fire beats, and all original. You know what I mean? These aren't beats that are samples. That we make these from scratch. We do them in layers. Yeah, do it right now, man. You'll be impressed, bro. I'm telling you. I went to Chicago, and I had a couple people from Chicago listen to him, and they were impressed. I mean, you don't have to listen to too long to understand like how great of an really an artist that he really is. Look him up, Nola. You'll be impressed. All right, start of the third quarter. I just had a feeling it was coming back on, and guess what? It is 20-0 Saints. Brooks Beats. And that's one thing that I could do. I mean, I can live in a studio 7 days a week making beats with my boy Brooks, or doing the Northwest Sports Fanatics or anything else. I love rap. I love hip-hop. I love beat making. I love it. I love the process of making beats. And when we can make something that's just a gem, something amazing that, anybody could rap on, famous, you could spit bars to it. I mean, I'm proud of it, man. I'm proud of him. He's got a long ways to go, but he's starting to kind of pick it up now, where I told him, I mean, you got to really put in the grind and the work. Really talented. One of the most talented, unsigned beat makers in America. From my hometown, one of my best friends, Brooks Beats, on SoundCloud. Take a listen. You'll be impressed. I mean, his beats could get sold for literally $5,000, $10,000. I mean, he's got so much potential. He was one of those guys that played the piano at like 4 or 5 years old. So he knows melodies. I just kind of give my input when we're making the beats together. Bells here, higher here, lower here, drum line here. And we make it work. We're a great team. Northwest Sports Fanatics, Northwest Beat Fanatics. We got it all. Northwest Wrestling Fanatics. You're going to be impressed, man. There's a few of them. Go through all of them because there'll be some that you like more than others. You know, and he can do everything. He can do rap. He can do R&B. He can do reggae. He can do house. I mean, supremely talented. My boy, Brooks Beats. And let me know when you end up doing one, and I'll let him know. And then that way he can listen. Someone spit bars off his beats because I know he'd love that.
What looked like the record-breaking touchdown. I told him you guys were split. He just kind of shook his head. I think he was a little disappointed.
Give you some of that Northwest flavor.
You're playing a game. You still have a full second.
That West Coast flavor.
Handle the emotions of that. Did you say anything to the guy?
Yeah, and a lot of people wouldn't believe you that we actually make those with just his phone with limited sounds. You know, maybe 100 sounds. A lot of the beats, maybe 150. All right, sweet. Young Nola in the building. AK-41 with the run. Gain of a couple. And let me know, Nola, once you go through the beats. I think you'll be impressed, man. He's a genius. Probably the most talented person in my entire life that I've ever met, besides what we got going on here for the Northwest Sports Fanatics. He will be signed. AK-41. Fewest games to 2,000 rushing yards and 2,000 receiving yards in NFL history. Third fastest. Christian McCaffrey did it with one game sooner than him, 42 to 43. And AK-41 was injured, so what does that say? He would have done it way earlier. We got Colts and we got Saints live, play-by-play and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube, your boy Orion, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and donate to your boy if you can. Taysom Hill with the carry. I love seeing him in the game. Finally, Taysom Hill has come back to the Dome. Channeling my inner rock. Rocky Maivia. The Rock. Get him involved, man. The Swiss Army knife. The Joker. Taysom Hill. Sometimes underutilized. You know, even if you just have him out there as a decoy, let him get involved. You know, let him get out there. He deserves it. Yeah, and I would say Nola, probably about 80% of the songs that are on his little library on his SoundCloud are done with me and him. He's done some before me, but most of the stuff that, you know, we'll do together. So, you know, I'm going to try to get my cut. We're boys. And he's extremely talented. Star Wars. Jedi Fallen Order on Xbox. Jump in. Packers, Vikings next Monday night. You best believe I'll be here. Can't wait for that. That'll be a hell of a game.
It's switching time. Now that's like my entrance. Switch to built-in virus protection. Switch to Chromebook. Imagine having wired.
All right, I got to take a quick peek.
Imagine strengthening the
Quick peek at the Blazer game. Let's see if it's still going.
every day. Act whitening mouthwash.
All right. Ah, damn it. 47-32. Come on, Lillard. I need you. Dame Dalla. Ah, rough one.
secret to great sleep isn't such a secret after all. Try America's #1 mattress for 100 nights risk-free.
Larry Warford, their starting right guard, has not missed a snap this season. He played on 853 offensive plays, but this is what happened to his left leg here.
All right. We have an injury.
Friendly foul there, left side of the screen. Will Clapp, who's the jumbo offensive lineman, comes in, falls on there.
So Patrick Omame is now in.
All right, here we go.
First down run.
Brees, hands off. Woo! Look at the power. First down, Saints. Move the chains, AK-41, A.K.A. the alien. Oh, Booker making my ears bleed again. You got nothing useful to say. Half the time it don't make sense. I don't want to lose any brain cells that I haven't already lost on my own. Ears are bleeding. Going back. R.I.P. to Ryan's ears, and it's gone. Shotgun set. Brees. Laser throw. Michael Thomas. What an insane grab. Let's go. I love it, man. I mean, these catches that Michael Thomas makes, some of these wide receivers in the NFL cannot make that grab. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Love it. What effort. What effort. That's what separates Michael Thomas from the rest. Look at that. 10 targets, 10 receptions, 117 yards, 1 touchdown, and a lot of these grabs are one-handed. 3 inches from the turf, diving. His name's Mike. I heard you can't guard him. You only hope to contain him. That's what $20 million will get you. Should be 25. Catchphrases for days. Stop stealing our shit, NFL. And other YouTube channels. Come up with your own original content. But they are lazy, so they like to steal it from us. You're welcome, YouTube, NFL, making your jobs easier. Saints 20, Colts 0. The NFL likes to steal the content of catchphrases, nicknames, and having Booger McFarland make my ears bleed. Thank you. Brees under center, hands off. Nice run by Murray, gain of a couple. And Dylan, you don't have to worry about that. Brees hasn't hit the wall. Tom Brady, it's not all his fault. A lot of it's not having the weapons, right? But you definitely can see a difference with Brees throwing the football when healthy and Brady. I mean, I'd be shocked if the Saints win the Lombardi and he retires. I mean, he could walk off into the sunset with 2, but why would you? When you have the best wide receiver in the game, Michael Thomas, why not come back and go back-to-back like Drake? Why not go back-to-back? Why not? Saints fans, you know you'd love it. Woo! Amazing. First down, Saints. When I watch Michael Thomas, he gives me that Jerry Rice vibe. You know what I mean? A different wide receiver, different type, different era. Jerry Rice, you could argue, is one of the best, not only wide receivers to ever play, which he is, you could argue Jerry Rice might be the best football player that ever lived. He was that good. I mean, there is no weakness in Michael Thomas's game. And I'm a Bucs fan. Eye test. You can see it. Should be Brees. But, I mean, who knows? I mean, Brees probably has talent longer, but Brady might just want to keep playing until who knows how old he'll get, if a team will take him. I mean, Brees more than likely will retire first.
He just said, this is a guy, when he touches the ball, everybody on our sideline, they get up because they see what type of explosiveness and type of home run.
Second down and 9. We have Saints 20, Colts 0. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button now or on your way out. Please donate to your boy, Brian Chaffino, $1.99. Smitty, Werbin, Jaegerman Jensen, number 1, $9.99. Say that 3 times fast. And LL Ghost Dad, $2 holla. Who will be next to show some love for your boy? AK-41 with the grab. Now on third down, let's see what Coach Payton has in his bag.
See if he can find something for Drew here.
Because Tom wants to play forever. If Tom could play till he's 60, he would. He loves football that much. That's why. You know what I mean? His skill set is obviously going to drop off first. But if a team wants him because he's Tom Brady, I mean, he's already said that he wants to play a lot longer. So,
Lingo and concepts.
but you never know. Third and 5. Shotgun set. Brees. There you go. Taysom Hill. Woo! First down, Saints. You ask and you shall receive. Taysom Hill. I think it would almost be fitting if Taysom Hill was the guy that got the record, besides Michael Thomas, obviously. You know, him building that relationship would be amazing. You know, but you don't want to force it. It could be Jared Cook. It could be someone else. But let's see what happens. Let's see what kind of lineup that we have out here.
19 straight completions now for Drew Brees. That ties his career.
26 for 27 on his history type of night. Play action fake. Could you? History. There it is. Josh Hill. What a play. And there it is. Sit back and soak that in, Saints fans and NFL fans like myself. You just watched a piece of history. This is not just Monday Night Football with the best on YouTube, the Northwest Sports Fanatics, and your boy Orion. This is NFL history. It's like when Emmitt Smith broke the rushing record. I remember where I was, when it happened. It's special. Drew Brees, Drew Jesus Breezes, 540 career TD passes, NFL record over anyone as a 6-foot quarterback, probably 5'11". Think about that. Drew. I mean, you've had Joe Montana, Joe Namath, quarterbacks on quarterbacks, Bart Starr, Terry Bradshaw, all through the generations, different QBs, Dan Marino, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, Tom Brady, right? All these guys. I mean, and his leadership, pregame, I mean, I'm not sure if there's a better leader. This is a big accomplishment, you know what I mean? Showing that the little guys, you know, the guys that are shorter, the guys that are 6 foot, not the prototypical NFL size 6'5", 6'4", 6'6", you know, 220 or bigger. A guy that's shorter, smaller, but has bigger heart, and he's hella smart. I love it. And I would love that if he ends up having the record over Tom Brady. And in speaking of Tom Brady, let's talk about someone better, Tony Grady. $20 donation. I was hoping someone was going to come through and drop a fat donation for your boy, and it seems like Tony Grady always does. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. You know what I mean? $20 is big. Thank you so much, bro. It means a lot. Raiders. Oh, someone went crazy with the Saints emojis. NW for life did. I got scared there for a second. Oh, look at that. Annie Clark. Who dat? $10. Woo! Let's go. Showing love for your boy and the channel and Marcus, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Thank you so much, Annie. $10. Look at that. In a matter of 5 seconds, you get $30 in donations if you work hard and you have passion and love and talent and determination. You get donations like that. Thank you so much. Tony Grady. Annie Clark, $30. Thank you. You guys are the best. Appreciate you. And obviously you have repeat donators. It's what they do. You know what I mean? They show love, and they continue to show the love. Amazing. I love you guys. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it takes a lot for someone just to like a channel, let alone to get to a point where you love a channel and you subscribe. Then to share the channel or smash the like button. It takes that love to another level. And then to donate out of your own fucking hard-earned money debit card. Says a lot. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you guys. Every single person that has donated today. I know some of y'all want to donate, can't donate, right? But if you can, man, it means a lot. A lot of hard work goes on. And as you guys know, not a lot of people can be entertaining enough to call a game with a duo, let alone call a game, right, by yourself for 3 hours. live, play-by-play, reactions, color commentary, vibing in the chat. It's not easy. Appreciate you guys for recognizing and loving the channel and showing your support. Tony Grady, $20. Annie Clark, $10, representing the Las Vegas Raiders. And her very own Nolans Saints. Who dat? You dat. Thank you, Annie. There you go, Drew Brees. Looking at that pedestal right there. 5-40. I love it. You know, I love NFL history. You know what I mean? I soak up all the NFL history as I can. So many documentaries I've watched. I can't get enough. And I know a lot of y'all are the same. You can't get enough. I mean, even if it's like the Cardinals and the Dolphins, I'm still watching. I love it that much. I can't say that for every sport that's out there. That I'll even watch the bad teams play. Because I'm always looking for the good out of the roster. Great play call by Sean Payton. The defender bit, and it was perfect. Classic Drew Brees play. Something that a Peyton Manning would have run. I love it, man. What a special moment. And I don't think his kids are old enough to really understand what that means. You know, they can say, oh, daddy's number one, right? But when they get older, when they're like 15 to 20, and they really understand what his dad, Drew Brees, was, is, and always will be for Nolans Saints and the community of the NFL, undeniable. Charger fans probably thinking, man, we probably should have stuck and hung on to him. You got Phillip Rivers, right, who will probably be a Hall of Famer that, you know, is one of the best that's never to win a Super Bowl or get to a Super Bowl, Phillip Rivers. But Drew Brees, amazing player. I mean, even as a Bucs fan, if I could rock a jersey of another quarterback in the NFL other than my own, because obviously, you know, you don't do that, it'd definitely be Drew Brees of current NFL quarterbacks. How can you not rock a Drew Brees jersey and not feel like a king in it? You know what I mean? Sewn Drew Brees jersey? Are you kidding me? It's going to be a sweet throwback by Mitchell and Ness sooner than later. So I really advise y'all, if you're Saints fans, if you don't have a Drew Brees jersey, you know, a sewn one, a nice one, get one. And if you have one, get two. I mean, they definitely, the color rush whites with the gold, I love that. I'd rock that all day long. The black one, the white one, I mean, they got all kinds. Yeah, they'll be like, damn, my dad is Drew fucking Brees. You know what I mean? And maybe one of the sons will be good enough to play college ball. You know what I mean? Being around a guy like that. Demario Davis, a.k.a. the Glue. Love him. Look at that arm wrap. So much drip. The drip is unlimited for the Saints. I mean, it's easy for me to compliment a team that I'm supposed to hate or supposed to be a rival of, right? But I'm not stupid, right? You can see the talent. You can see the environment, the vibe. You call it how you see it, and that's how you get 20,000 subscribers and almost 3 million views. You call it how you see it, and you get results. Oh, the dome is getting loud. 27-0 Saints. Come on, Brissett, you bum. Oh, flag on the play. Guess who? Eli Apple. Eli, no confidence Apple. Eli Manning might be better than me. Eli Apple. See if it's PI. Ooh, 2007. And, holding. Defense. And you know what would be really cool? If I was a Saints fan and obviously a big Drew Brees guy, I would go back and get a Chargers Drew Brees sewn jersey and throw that in the closet. You know what I mean? Because what an amazing jersey to have. Yeah, it's another team. I get it. But just to have that Drew Brees history, you know what I mean? That'd just be just a lit jersey to have. A sweet throwback. Chargers Drew Brees? That'd be sick. And that's just me as a sport collector coming out, you know? Or you can go Drew Brees, Purdue Boilermaker jersey. I believe they played the Huskies in the Rose Bowl when Brees was kind of making a name for himself. That's some nice players come out of Purdue. Michael Stott. My boy. Second down and 7, 27-0 Saints. There you go. Tony Grady. He knows what's up. Love you, brother. Well, that's okay, Dylan. That's a fire jersey, man. Keep that, even if it don't fit you no more. It'd be dope to grow, from adolescent to being, young boy to man, and then to go back and have some of your old jerseys that don't fit. Yeah, keep it forever, man. How many people can say they have jerseys from when they were like 5, 10, 15, 20, and keep going? Sizes, small, kids, medium, large, extra large, and just having that in your closet. I'd be proud of that shit. Definitely keep it forever, man. And if you didn't have Reggie Bush, guess what? You don't win that Super Bowl. A big key piece, a key cog in that wheel, Reggie Bush. A great New Orleans Saint, and he always will be. I really loved Jeremy Shockey when he was on there, just because I loved his tough, the you attitude, Went to the Giants. He'd say, fuck you. I ain't afraid of you. I'll fuck you up, right? And he did. He was awesome. He was always one of my favorite tight ends. Kind of dirty, you know what I mean? Kind of gritty, kind of like a power forward in the NBA back in the day. A little Charles Barkley, Malone, a little elbow swinging, a little elbow throwing, But sometimes you got to be a little nasty to be good in the NFL. Give you that edge, that you can talk shit to the guy across from you, any linebacker, and he's going to get it done. And when he catches the ball, he's going to run at you and try to run you over. And I love that. One of my favorite tight ends of all time, Jeremy Shockey, and when he was on the New Orleans Saints, helped them win their Super Bowl. Remember that game very clearly, where I was, when everything happened in the game. And to be a Peyton Manning run team, hats off to you, man. But Drew needed to get his.
Eliminated with a loss tonight. Only the block in the back. Offense number 83. Penalties 10 yards from the end of the run. Replay. Second down.
Of course, in the AFC, the Ravens are going through the thing like they're a chainsaw. They're the best.
Oh, sewn Drew Brees game jersey. Yeah, and like I said, there's different levels of jerseys if you go to NFL Shop, right? There's a lot of fakes that you can get on, like, eBay, for cheaper. But, like, standard, like, screen print jerseys, like, 100. Then they'll have the ones that are so sewn on, like, halfway, like, 150. And then if you want the big dogs, the $300 jerseys, unless you get, like, some Mitchell and Ness jerseys, which are authentic. But Mitchell and Ness's, I'm telling you, you get a Mitchell and Ness jersey, that'll be the best jersey you ever put on your body. Super heavy, great stitching, patches. Like it weighs like 3 regular jerseys do if you've never had a Mitchell and Ness jersey, basketball, baseball, or football. They cost a lot, but if you save your money and you get one, you can have it for life. It's an amazing thing, man. Love me some throwback jerseys. But I think the ones I like the most right now from the Saints are the Color Rush, the white and gold number. Those are fire. Those are, to me, it will be like eternal. You could wear that jersey like 20 years from now, and people will be like, wow. Color Rush, Drew Brees jersey, or Michael Thomas, Color Rush, white with the gold numbers. I would rock that. Fire combination.
Trying to keep watching them. Wake me up if you see anything.
Taysom Hill, that would be a great one to have too. See, for me, if I was going to get a jersey, my first, obviously I love Michael Thomas, as you guys all know. But the jersey that I would probably get if I was a Saints, like hardcore Saints fan, it'd probably be a Cameron Jordan, DeMario Davis, like that type of guy. Cameron Jordan would be my number one, though, for sure. Love me some defense. He said, swap meet bootleg heaven. Nice. Nice, AJ.
Cars aren't just cars that have a soul of their own. I'm a mechanical engineer at Volkswagen Chattanooga. My job is to solve problems. I come from 4 generations of race car driving.
Yeah, I'll have to go over some of my stuff. Go over the jersey collection, the toy collection, the memorabilia collection.
Flex like my name. We sign off.
I mean, I could have a separate channel for that. The collection is quite large. Large and in charge. All the memorabilia.
You got me. What do you want? I've got AI robots. I've got VR goggles.
Is it getting cold down there? It is December. Yeah, getting closer and closer to the new year. Getting closer and closer to bowl season. Bowl season, baby. You know I love that. I'll be trying to do some live streams, and we'll be doing some reactions to those. But I can't wait. And another game I can't wait for, Packers Vikings. Next Monday Night Football. Come and join your boy. I'll be in the building, and hopefully Marcus will be too. LSU, LSU, LSU. I'm hoping for an LSU Nolans Saints double up. Because then if it does happen, then they'll be like, damn, he does have ESP.
Should be rooting for Minnesota. They're trying to get themselves one of those 2 buys. And if it's a 3-team tie, they want Minnesota to do something.
Shotgun set. Brissett. Come on now. Get some first downs. Or try to at least.
Jordan Wilkins is the receiver for 7 yards there.
2:40 left in the third quarter. Nolans Saints 27. Colts 0, but more importantly, guess what? If you're just tuning in, Drew Brees broke the record. All-time leader in touchdown passes thrown, 540. Man, unbelievable. God, Booger's talking again. You're making my ears bleed. Shut the fuck up, Booger.
He's out there. He got the start tonight in place of Marcus Davenport with season-ending surgery.
Brissett.
This week. 3rd down and 8. It's
Ooh, good defense.
broken up by Demario Davis.
Guess who? Demario Davis, a.k.a. the Glue. Give this man respect. I love me some Demario Davis. That would be more than likely my first jersey for the Saints if I was a Saints fan, him or Cameron Jordan. And obviously Michael Thomas would be in that conversation as the first offensive player, no doubt. How can you not wear a jersey with those guys on it and feel good about yourself? Unlimited drip. Demario Davis, Cameron Jordan, Michael Thomas. Look at that jersey. Fresh. Even the AK-41. Fire. Straight fire. Brissett, shake and bake, rolls to his right, going deep. Good D. Marshawn Lattimore, Dikembe Mutombo, that football said, no, 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 not today. Rejected. I know, seriously. And to have a career that long, and like I said, to be that short Caucasian white guy, 6 foot, you know, not the prototypical NFL size of a quarterback. It's amazing, man. Think about how hard it is to throw a football, you know, with giants in front of you and on the defense when you're like 6 foot 5'11", compared to these other guys that are 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", the prototypical, that's what we want in an NFL quarterback size, right? It's amazing, man. Amazing. Nola, you find one? I don't know how many you listen to, but
So you're Patrick's new State Farm agent, huh?
yeah, he's got some good ones. There's certain ones that I like a little bit better than others, and some that you can probably spit to a little bit easier. Some of them, you know, it'd have to have a certain type of artist.
Come on, it's wordcraft.
Oh, yeah. Damn right. Art Monk, Sean Taylor, Darryl Green. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, obviously, you know, you got to be able to afford that type of stuff, but if I was a Redskin fan, there'd be a lot of them that you could throw back on. Mark Rippon, John Riggins. I love me some Art Monk, though. I watched him a lot. Loved his game, Art Monk. Very underrated wide receiver for the Skins. Darryl Green. How can you not love a player like Darryl Green? Great corner. And Sean Taylor, you know, R.I.P. You know, his life was taken way too soon, and he was definitely on his way to be like a Hall of Fame type of player. At the safety position. Could have been Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, Sean Taylor. He was amazing. Incredible athlete, Sean Taylor.
TheChairShot.com and gear up.
That's a good question, Annie. I mean, you got, and then you got Janoris Jenkins. You know, you got to kind of see where they decide to put him. I mean, I would put Jenkins in the game. I mean, definitely you have some liabilities with Eli Apple, and then obviously Gardner Johnson. You know, has had his games where you're like, damn, he looks horrible, but he is a rookie, so you got to put that into kind of in your brain, and kind of to be able to be like, all right, I like this guy, or this guy gets torched, or maybe he has some potential, or is he injured? You got to look at all the factors. But I think you're on it. You know what I mean? And that shows you one thing right there, Annie. When you're rolling, with fans, to be able to know what you're talking about and to go over that. That's a good analysis. They're definitely going to have to do some shifting. And I'd like to see Janoris Jenkins get a lot of playing time, especially before we get to the big playoff push. Get him out there as much as you can. Because to me, Eli Apple is probably the biggest liability. I mean, at times he'll make some plays, right? But I feel that he's the weak spot. I mean, if you definitely can, a real choice, you're going to have to roll with him, depending on the package and the personnel. But we'll see. You never know. Sometimes guys like Eli Apple, they lose all confidence. They look like shit. And guess what? Who comes up with that game-winning, interception? The guy that you never thought that would get it. And maybe it'll be Eli Apple with a big interception to steal the game, in the Super Bowl or in the NFC Championship game. Sports is a crazy thing. You never know when these guys you never think would make a play. Sometimes they'll make it. It's sports. A way to redeem themselves, so to speak. 686 in the building. Now we look like Super Bowl contenders, he says. Where was this defense last week? Who dat nation? Well, you're playing the Colts, not the Niners. So there's the answer. Brees going back. Guess who? Taysom Hill. Go, go, go. Touchdown. Nolan Saints. That's one touchdown a little late, but I thought Taysom Hill would get close. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. It's not for the record, but it's one after. Your boys got ESP. I can just feel them when they're about to come around, It's like I almost can get in the playbook or the mind of Sean Payton at times or other, OCs or head coaches. But when you watch a lot of football, you can kind of, sometimes guess what's going to happen or when it's going to relatively happen soon. You got to treat football as like a game of chess. Other guys are playing checkers. Sean Payton's playing chess. And it shows. Taysom Hill from Drew Brees. No surprise. A great combination. A nice air high five. Tecmo Bowl style from Michael Thomas. I love it. What you guys know about Tecmo Bowl and Super Tecmo Bowl from the NES? Two of the best football games ever. If you don't have an original NES 8-bit system, buy it and play Tecmo Bowl and Super Tecmo Bowl. Amazing. Extra point is up, and it's good. Nolan Saints 34, Colts 0. 541. Stack those chips, my guy. Awesome. Love it. I knew he'd break the record today. Taysom is clutch, and I really feel he's going to be that X factor that can help you win the NFC Championship game or the Super Bowl or both, because no other team has got a player like Taysom Hill that can impact the game on special teams with a block, right? Or something big, a touchdown, a guy that can receive at the wide receiver position, the slot, the outside, or even line up at tight end, right? Or out wide, and a guy that can be a decoy to help you guys, maybe get a double team on him and then having someone else get open other than Michael Thomas or Jared Cook. I mean, he's going to be a guy that really is going to impact the game. And I don't know, for me, I can just feel it. There's certain guys that are extra assets to a football team, and I'm not sure if we've seen a Swiss Army knife, right, like Taysom Hill ever. I mean, when is the last time you've seen a guy like him that deserves more playing time? I feel he deserves to be on the field at all times because he can be a weapon or a decoy. You know what I mean? I get it. You have different packages, Sean Payton. I get it. But his work ethic and the plays that he makes on special teams and those other things he does, that deserves playing time in my book. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but that's my feeling. I mean, he's the prototypical grinder. Why wouldn't you want that type of effort in the game at all times? I mean, if anything, at the very least, he could give you a great block and spring AK-41 for a touchdown or Murray. Isn't that worth it? Right, even block punts. He's so athletic. And if you watch him play QB, right? In college, go back and watch his footage. Watch Taysom Hill footage on YouTube. Amazing runner. So you can kind of see what Sean Payton saw that maybe other people didn't see. But definitely, when he gets the football in his hands, he runs like an athletic running back or wide receiver. He's got the shake and the bake. Talladega Night style, you feel me? He got it both. Or both. 3 Fs. Love him. I love guys like that. Like Mike Allstott was a hybrid. He could play fullback and just run the hell out of the football, but then he was so good, he was a fullback that they switched to running back. And at times could run shifty like a quick running back, but had the power to drag 5 guys. You'll never see another Mike Allstott again. And I feel Taysom Hill is in that same category. I'm not sure if you're going to see another Taysom Hill. Get him on the football field. Come on, man. Get him on the football field. Huge asset. Every time he's on the field, you're winning. Period. Brissett. Screen pass. Gang tackle by the Saints. Gang, gang, gang. 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Booger. Shut the fuck up, Booger. Oh, look at Booger says Tom Brady's the best quarterback of all time. Well, just turn off the audio if you just heard that. Well, Northwest Sports Fanatics just got a few more. Because Booger McFarland is horrible. Shut the fuck up, Booger! And it sucks, too, because obviously I like LSU, right, where he obviously played ball. He was on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was injured, during my Super Bowl run. But he wasn't bad, for a player. So for me to be like, God, you know what I mean? I just, a guy that I watched play at LSU. I love LSU football players. Obviously I'm an Oregon Duck fan, but there's certain teams that I watch real heavy other than my own. And LSU is one of them year in and year out. They always have great talent that come out of LSU. Shaquille O'Neal in basketball and plenty of guys in the NFL. Too much to name. Oh, now I'm just getting Star Wars. The Rise of Skywalker. Go watch it. You'll be satisfied if you love Star Wars like I do. Love it.
Only one thing's more exciting than getting a Lexus. Giving one. How did you get on it? The Lexus December to Remember sales event. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Well, are you gonna make one time? Don't worry, sweetie. We'll get there.
Oh, savage. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it all depends, what the record is after all the top guys, walk away. Because Brees, if he ends up having the record over Brady, like if Brees' numbers end up being better, obviously, at that point, if that's the case, you would think that Brees would have picked up another ring, so he'd have 2, maybe 3 before it's said and done, depending on when he leaves. But obviously, you got guys that have more rings. I get it. But to be on that level with the yards, the times that he's thrown for 5,000, you're not taking that in consideration. 5,000 yards passing is not easy to do. And to be undersized at quarterback, and if he ends up being number 1 over Brady, I mean, there's going to be some that will say he might be the best quarterback of all time if that scenario happened, if he won 1 or 2 more and then ended up having more touchdown passes by the time Brady and Brees retired. I mean, there'd be some arguments there. Obviously they'll have some that say Tom Brady, some that say Joe Montana, 4 Super Bowl appearances, 4 wins, and Brady with his rings, and a few others. You can always argue. But I think that would definitely put Brees up there in a higher category, especially if he got another ring or 2 and he finished higher than Brady. Because, Brady's just trying to – I feel Brady's so kind of petty that he would stay until he's like 50, 55 just so he could break Brees' record, just to be that guy to say, I have it, even as like a grandpa in a wheelchair. As long as he could just get out there and get that, last touchdown pass to beat him, he would do it just to be, the number 1 guy. So – 34-0. Spanking the competition, just like me, the Northwest Sports Fanatic, spanking the competition on YouTube. We have Colts versus Saints live, play-by-play and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube. You know who it is, your boy Orion. Marcus hopefully will be in the chat before the game's over. The Northwest Sports Fanatics. The best of the best of the best, sir, with honors. 34-0 Saints. This is embarrassing, but guess what? I'm here for the records, baby. It's about history. And you'll remember where you were, and it'll be almost one of those things. You'll remember that you were with me watching the game on YouTube, right? Northwest Sports Fanatics and watching it. We're making the memories together. It's special like that, because then you'll be like, oh, man, you remember, like 10 years from now? And you'll be like, oh, Savage will be like, oh, remember when Brees broke the record when we did Monday Night Football? And I'll be like, damn, I do remember, Those are the memories that you'll remember down the road. When he broke the touchdown record. That's like eternal as a fan. And not just Saints fan, NFL fan. Like for me, it means something. You know what I mean? I love being able to see that. I mean, it's not the same if you don't watch the game and then you just see it on ESPN or the highlights. You have to watch it. Then you remember where you were, who you were watching it with. You know what I mean? Certain memories are things that you never forget. Randall, he's the best fucking content on YouTube, and that's facts. You'll learn something new, right? You won't be annoyed, hopefully not too much, right? The people on TV are horrible, but I can give you anything that you need and more. The Northwest Sports Fanatics, the best talent on YouTube not signed yet to a big deal, but guess what? It will happen. Look at that. Bang. Tony Grady. Bang. $10 donation. Here's a quick stat. Passing for 5,000 yards in a season has only been done 11 times, and Drew Brees has done it 5 times of those 11. And then hashtag big facts. Look at there. You just showed even Saints fans something that they didn't know or something that they thought they might look into. And I love that. Let them know. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, John Roberts. What it do? Apologize, I wasn't able to do the Bills versus Steelers, and obviously Marcus as well. Watched it. Hey, man, you're in the playoffs like we said, right? You said you're going to get in there. Congratulations, man. Bills Mafia, John Roberts. That's awesome. I love seeing new teams make the dance. Tony Grady with another donation. What a generous guy. Tony Grady. He said, Oakland, no, Las Vegas Raiders. Thank you so much, man. I can always count on you to hop in the chat, and depending on if the donations are a little low, to get it going. You know what I mean? Show the love. Thank you so much, man. And sometimes the fans need to see that. Maybe need to see someone else donate, and then other people donate. Maybe not by just peer pressure, but, if you feel I'm deserving. And look at that. Bang! Dana, $4.99. Bang, bang, bang. You're not going to be entertained like this. Let's be real. You want to be entertained. Someone that you can vibe with, right? Someone you can relate to. Someone you can have a beer with. You know what I mean? Have a smoke with. A lot of these guys on TV and radio, you can't visualize that, right? That's why we got the best sport channel on YouTube, period. And that's big facts. So many incredible donations. Dana. Appreciate you. $4.99. 4th down and 6. Love you guys. You guys are the fucking best, man. And it's a special thing. Sometimes I try to tell some of my friends and other people what I do, besides the full-time job. And I don't think they get it, really. And then, you tell them about, the subs and the views and how hard it is on YouTube. It really is, and then to be able to get donations on top of that. Not anybody can get a donation. Let's be real about it. You know what I mean? They really have to like you or love you to be able to donate. And it's not like, I got video games in the background or, all this fire editing, at least not yet. We'll get there. You know what I mean? But YouTube is about you, me. Marcus, the Northwest Sports Fanatics, and so if you want to be able to be entertained, have good content, the other things will follow. Eventually, we'll end up having, better graphics in the background, maybe a scoreboard. I mean, that's my goal going into next season, to be able to go into the OBS program and try to go on YouTube tutorials and to be able to try to figure all this extra stuff out And then if I can get that up there, then we'll end up having it a little bit more customized for y'all. Actually get the green screen to use. But I want it to look sharp. You know, if I can't get the image in the background to be sharp, or if it looks choppy, I'm not going to put it up. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that if I'm going to do it, I do it right. And if it's going to be not what I want based off the looks, you know, or like if I put the image there and it doesn't look right, I'm not going to do it. So, I mean, I will end up doing it. Next season, that's the goal. But I want to make sure I do it right before I do put it up. Love you guys. Fire donations by the best fans on YouTube, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Nobody is more kinder with their money and donations, but they appreciate the back and forth, the channel. It's special here. And so are you guys. Appreciate you. Every single one of y'all that's in the chat, that's donated or never donated. Maybe I'll earn a donation from you one day. That means a lot. There you go, Brian Trefino, another one, $1.99, another one. Like DJ Khaled would say, another one. Dana, who dat? You dat. Appreciate you. Brian Trefino, Ravens flock. And that's another thing. A lot of the people that donate, they don't even need to have, you know, their team on their icon picture. I mean, a lot of them I'll remember. I remember you guys. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, just someone that doesn't remember. Attention to detail. Who you are, who you root for. Sometimes I know where you live. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Says if Matt gets 4 points, I lose in fantasy playoffs. Ooh, that's tough. We'll see. Need 6 points? Yeah, fantasy's rough, man. Yeah, in my $1,200 money league, I ended up losing in the playoffs, and that sucks, man. My team just shit the bed. I was really thinking I could get that championship this year, but after Mahomes went down with the injury, it really screwed me. And I didn't get enough results from Saquon Barkley, which was kind of disappointing. But it is what it is. And in our YouTube league, by the time this is over, obviously, I mean, it's a wrap there too, so. But Omer Muich will move on and play more than likely Michael Pierpont for the championships in our YouTube league. So we'll have a new winner, second year in a row. And that's what happens sometimes. You know, sometimes your guys just, you know, don't do good enough in fantasy football. You know, you got the right matchups, you know, and you got the guys in there, but sometimes they just don't have a good game, and a lot of them don't have a good game in the same week, which is brutal, and then you lose after having a fantastic season. So, well, there you go. Lamar and Michael Thomas would be two of the best to have at each position. Wide receiver, no one better. And at quarterback, probably the best quarterback to have in fantasy, honestly, this season. That's how you win championships.
So how do you feel about buying a new car?
Man, Liddy with the donations. Appreciate you guys. Brian Chafino, $1.99. Smitty, Werbin, Jaegerman, Jensen, number 1, $9.99. He's showing love. LL Ghost Dad, $2. All the Who Dat Nation in the building. And then Tony Grady drops, congrats, Breezes, $20 donation. My man, Tony Grady. Annie Clark, $10. Tony Grady, another $10. Dana, $4.99. Chafino, $1.99. I love you guys. Appreciate you. And it's not easy. You know what I mean? It's one thing to do a reaction video, you know, for 30 minutes, and you do one take. Pretty much every video that we've ever done out of the 800 plus have been all one take, believe it or not. We don't do like multiple takes or re-editing. It's like we talk to each other for like a minute and then just kind of decide maybe like the format we want to go. Some things we have written down, like, and some we just freestyle off the top, and we do one take. Bang! 7th Ward, $5.04. Who you know talk sports like us? The Northwest Sports Fanatics. Saints in the building. Love you guys, man. And you know, it really is one of those things that it's tough. It's tough. But I enjoy it. You know, I mean, I enjoy you guys. And I don't think other people understand sometimes, you know, the dream. Oh, look at this. Brian Chafino, $1.99. He said nobody on that next level shit. You know what I mean? And with the hard work and the dedication, you know, just imagine as we keep growing with the live streams, having, you know, 25 in the building, having 50 in the building, 100, you know, 1,000. It's exciting, man. It'll get there. Reaction videos, live play-by-play. Nobody better in the business. YouTube or any other platform. Pascal. Nice gain. First down, Colts. Appreciate you guys. So much love in the building. And the donations are contagious. Once you start seeing one donation, someone else donates, another person donates. Love you, man. Appreciate you guys.
Lightly battered in cornmeal. And then let's not forget the pound cake right here.
This barbecue shrimp right there. That's barbecue shrimp. So,
Oh, are they talking about barbecue shrimp? Like, really?
but this is really where you want to be. You want to be standing right.
Oh, Gerald, he wants to join the party. $1. And that's a lot, right? Because with Gerald, he loves 99 cents. Just to keep me working hard, to keep me on my toes, to earn that extra dollar. Bang! Dylan! He says, who dat for life? $4.99. Donate to your boy. Show the love. And remember, if you're going to donate, you want to donate on a special night, right? Donate on a night where Drew Brees broke the fucking record? And you're here with me? Thank you. Let's go, baby. 99-cent Gerald going to $1. Might not impress any of y'all, but it does me. He's making me earn the dollar, and I appreciate you. Great day, man, to be a Saints fan. Great day to be an NFL fan, which I am. A super fan. A fanatic. A Northwest sports fanatic. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Thank you, Dylan. $4.99. Means a lot. You know what I mean? Not anybody can do what the Northwest sports fanatics do. And a lot of it is you guys, you know what I mean? It's just being able to come together, right? Watch the game. Obviously, we all could watch the game separately, you know, and sit in our living room and scream at the TV. And then you want to be able to have that conversation with someone that is like you, right? That loves the game, wants to learn more. You know what I mean? Likes watching their team, but sometimes other teams too, you know, if you're a fan. Ooh, shake and bake. Marlon Mack. Right? See, I hit it on the head, Gerald. See, I got that ESP. That's why I connect with people, you know? People open up to me. They share the problems with me, you know? No judgment. Just the listening ear, that friend. You know, people need that. Mental health is big, right? You got to be a friend for people, especially if they need someone. Sometimes just listening to someone for a few minutes goes a long way. Let me tell you. Friendships are not temporary. I have lifers. If you're my friend, it's for life. NWO for life, brother. Honesty, loyalty, respect. You live your life by those, good things will happen to you. How is he not sacked? Jesus. Wow. Yeah, seriously, right? And what other channel, you know, that could really do that? I mean, there's channels of specific teams, right? And then you'll get all of those fans from that one team. But to be able to get all the teams to come in and know that I do the research, I watch the games, and I know things about all the teams. I'm not biased for just one team. If they're good, I call it. You know, you don't really get that in other channels and on TV. It's, you know, very fake to me, right? Sack lunch, yum, 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 yum. Where are you going to get content like that? And I'll tell you what, I've seen articles and video with the sack lunch, right, with the little lunch bag. They didn't get that on their own. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff that, you know, we come up with is very unique. And everyone's looking to find the new thing. But we're the innovators of the game, you know. We can come up with the original content to make it fun, to make it different. And I guess that is kind of like one of those things when they do take something from you, someone else on another YouTube channel, right, likes what you're saying and wants to come up with it or a spin with it. Or if, you know, NFL Network or NFL or ESPN wants to kind of, you know, go through their media team and, you know, that's flattering, I guess, right? It means that they're watching you. But, I mean, there's not a lot of channels that do NFL the way that we do the NFL. There's only a few, you know, that do sports on our level. But you know who the best is? Fucking us, the Northwest Sports Fanatics, period. There's no one on our level, period. And that's big facts. Look at the donations. Unbelievable fan base. And it's crazy because normally it's like 15 to like 30 people in the room. Sometimes you have to get like hundreds or, you know, very many, 500, 600 people to be able to get donations like that. So with this small amount of people sometimes that are in the chat, just because we're just starting to grow out, this is the first year when we do, the live streams, they'll get bigger and bigger. But that is so impressive to me how much love the fan base. You get the regulars that keep showing up, over and over. But some channels need hundreds or thousands to be able to get donations, right? Because maybe the content isn't as good or maybe the editing is good, but they're just not a good host. They don't got it, right? Shows the real love here on this channel and the people that are here all the time. Appreciate you guys. Love the fan base. It's awesome to be able to, talk, right? And be able to share this time with you. And you guys love the time so much that the donations come. That's real love. Appreciate you guys. And obviously me sacrificing my Michael Jordan rookie card, let alone you guys. I ain't going nowhere, ever. You know what I'm saying? It's creating the legacy, the dynasty, getting the studio built up here in my hometown, making other people's dreams come true. That's what it's all about. Appreciate you guys. Ooh, Crash Bandicoot. That's a hell of a game. I played that on PlayStation a shitload. Video game commercials are always getting you in the mood for that Christmas time of year. Yeah. Big facts. Gotti. Anyone scared of playing the Bills to Playoffs? Of course! Everyone! Are you kidding me? I'm a fan, I know, man. With that defense and that offense, no one is going to want to play them. That could be a dark horse that gets into the AFC Championship game. You never know. And I think this is the first year of many years that the Bills go to the playoffs. They're going to be one of those guys that are a regular. They may not win the division with the Patriots being there, but at some point they will. And they'll be going to the playoffs, I feel, very many years consecutively in a row. They got a good defense, and the offense can only go up. What are the two teams you really want to see in the Super Bowl, and who do you want to win? Northwest for Life asks. Easy. Saints, Ravens, Saints with the Super Bowl. Because that's what I predicted, and I want my predictions to come true. ESP is everything. Some of us got it, some of us don't. Some of us, it's crazy. Taysom Hill. Nice tackle by the Colts.
Congratulations from stars around the NFL watching Monday Night Football tonight to see if Brees would do it.
Great question, Juan. John Roberts will tell you. Bills Mafia. Probably the only Bills Mafia guy that's at least mentioned that they are Bills Mafia, and he was saying it even before the season started because he's been a longtime fan, and I love that. I mean, it's hard to be a fan of a team that's on that low end for so many years, but now you're seeing the benefits, right, of drafting well. Josh Allen will get better. Having a defense that people are scared of, It's crazy, man. I love it. Cole Beasley's been great. Oh, Marcus Hill in the chat finally got home. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You missed history. Drew Brees, all-time leader in touchdown passes. They will show you love. Tony Grady, Northwest for Life. The What's Up Marcus will be in the chat. 34-0. It is a blowout, but we're having a fun time in the building. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Dolphins can. They did a miracle, John Roberts, but I know your Bills could, for sure.
There's no need to snap that ball. The only incompletion he had tonight was a pass in the flat to Latavius Murray. But this isn't just mentioned Seattle.
NFC playoff picture. Seahawks get boosted to number 1 as of tonight. That's crazy, right? With a defense that's not really existent every game. So that's why I like the Seahawks. Right, but I definitely like the Saints and Niners a little bit more, even though the seeding might say otherwise. I'm just not sure if I can rely on Russell Wilson or just Aaron Rodgers alone and not knowing what I'm going to get on that defense when I'm going to need it against a team like the Saints or the Niners. You know what I mean? Like, it makes you like, oh, we're good, but you're going to need a little bit of luck too. if you're going to be the Packers and Seahawks and make the Super Bowl, or get past that NFC opponent in the NFC Championship game. It's possible. So we'll see. Oh, we got a good question out of what playoff teams, who do you think will get upset early? Cowboys or Eagles? That's for sure. I mean, I'm not sure that's really an upset because, I mean, whoever they play, I mean, they're definitely going out. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Seahawks or Packers, I mean, it won't be early, but if they play that next opponent, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose. But on the bracket, I mean, it would end up being the Saints and the Niners more than likely moving on after they win their wild card if it sits like it is today. And the AFC has, some teams that could get upset. I mean, like the Chiefs, if they played the Bills, I could see the Bills pulling off an upset in that kind of game because they have a good offense and defense, right? But, I mean, the Ravens right now look pretty solid. I mean, Patriots are a different team normally in the playoffs, but they could be a team that could get knocked off by, like, the Bills as well. So I kind of like the Bills as that kind of wild card team that they could knock someone out. I mean, if they played an A game, they could knock off Baltimore. I mean, they have that kind of potential. You know what I mean? Obviously, he's, going through ups and downs in his season, but you think that he would. But the defense has gotten better, and they've gotten into the offense a little bit better as well, adding key pieces like Cole Beasley, making a name for himself over there. I love it. Brissett, 1st and 10. Oh, what happened to my hands? Horrible drop. I remember my first drop. Actually, I don't, but horrible, man. Oh, look at this film. Falcons beating the Niners? Can you believe it? Niner fans can't. Yeah, wouldn't that be crazy? Great storyline. Great storyline, Dylan. That's why I kind of want to see it. But the thing is, I mean, obviously if the Saints go and then the Ravens won, obviously there'll be a lot of bandwagon Raven fans, Lamar Jackson, bandwagon people. Oh, he's awesome, this and that, right? But, I mean, we'll see. That's why we play the game. But the Ravens are one of those teams, if they keep drafting well, if Ozzie doesn't go anywhere and they have Harbaugh, I mean, they could be the powerhouse team in the AFC and kind of take over New England's spot. But depending on what happens with them and free agency and the money and the cap and who they get to re-sign and who leaves, who they draft. But Ozzie, to me, has been the best evaluator at the GM position in a long, long time, even though he stepped down from that position. But he's still involved in the organization and the process. So, yep, I know he did. Ozzie was great. That's disgusting, Rams. How can you let that happen? 44-21? Come on, Rams, really? After you beat the Seahawks? Right? Come on. That's why the NFL's crazy. 1 week you beat a team that's a number 1 seed, a rival in your division, and then you lose to the Cowboys? Brissett going deep. Overthrown, incomplete. I agree. Minnesota and Buffalo are going to be scary because Minnesota's got that balance also. Kirk Cousins is kind of unreliable, but Diggs and Thielen and Kyle Rudolph, the red zone tight end, Dalvin Cook, who's amazing when healthy, right? And then the defense is getting back to their old ways except for Xavier Rhodes. Rhodes closed, now the Rhodes open because he can't guard anyone, and everyone gets past him. But other than that, we'll see. Those could be scary teams that upset a powerhouse team in the NFC as well. We'll see. That's why this NFL and college football season is amazing. I'm hoping to see LSU versus the Ohio State University in the Natty. We'll see. Ohio State is a underdog to Clemson, but I still think they'll win. Chase Young is the best player in college football, not named Joe Burrow, and he should be able to lead his team past an easy opponent as well. But we'll see. That's why we play the game. But bowl season, Ducks versus Wisconsin Rose Bowl, all the way up to the Natty. I'm excited. NFL playoffs will be exciting, and will more than likely have someone new other than the Patriots hold the Lombardi, and that is exciting. Brissett, Incomplete. He throws it right into the turf. You get no points for that. 5:02 left in the fourth quarter. And this is disgusting. But you know what's not? The donations. They're lit. Thank you, everybody in the building. I appreciate you guys. Love ya. We got Colts versus Saints live play-by-play and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube. Your boys, Marcus and Orion, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button now or on your way out. Donate to your boys if you can. And if you need merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. 4th down and 4. Can the Colts get a first down? Probably not, but we'll see. I'm hoping for some kind of points. I mean, Saints getting a blowout and holding an opponent to 0 would be quite amazing, especially on a Drew Brees' special night, being the best in the NFL, the best in NFL history, most touchdown passes thrown. Amazing. Oh, the score, Marcus, is close. 34-0 Saints. That's a good score, isn't it? It is if you're a Saints fan. Nolans Saints. 5:02 left in the fourth quarter. 4th and 4. It's a blowout. History was made. Brooks Beats was shouted out. Amazing talent, Brooks Beats. If you love hip-hop or you love beats, check him out on SoundCloud. Brooks Beats, the best unsigned beat maker on planet fucking Earth. My boy. Nice pass, nice catch. Move the chains. Yeah, Marcus, I got young Nola to go to him so he can check him out. Maybe drop a couple bars. No. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're younger, there's a lot more hate, I feel, in your heart for sports. And as you mature and you get a little older, you know. Oh, Ghost Dad, $1.99. He said, game over. Like a little flip. Game over. H-Town. Love that song. Scarface. Lil Flip. Man, old school. Paul Wall, baby. Oh, man, now you got me going back to my car with the CDs back in the day. All those bangers. 8-ball MJG. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Your boy knows rap. Let's go, baby. Ghost Dad, appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when I was a Blazer fan, when I was younger, Lakers was definitely one. Mariner fan, I mean, Angels are kind of that team. It's the Oakland A's as well, you know, but I don't really hate them. You know, those are just like the main rivals. But the Bulls, you know, at one point when the Blazers played them, that was rough. You know what I mean? They were kind of rivals for a little while. But I mean, you know, obviously the Beavers, you know, me being an Oregon Duck fan, but I kind of root for the Beavers. I hated them at one point in my life, right? Because you're that rival team, right? But then it's like I kind of feel sorry for them, and I want them to win. I want them to get better. You know what I mean? I want them to be able to get like into the top 3 in the Pac-12. Just to kind of be like proud that we got 2 of the top 3 in the state of Oregon when you got California and Washington and all the other, you know, states involved, Arizona. So it's kind of changed, you know, over the years. What made me like the Saints? Just what's not to like? You know what I mean? I love watching the NFC South. I've been watching them for a long time. Coaching, Sean Payton, what's not to love? I'd love to have a guy like Sean Payton. Drew Brees, yes, please. Right? AK-41, I'll take him. Michael Thomas, yes, please. Right? Cameron Jordan, damn right. Demario Davis, yeah. Von Bell, let me have him. Taysom Hill, yes. Right? Do I need to keep going? You know what I mean? Let's go. What's not to like? You know, I recognize talent like Marcus does, and you know, sometimes you like it. You like what you see. You root for them, even though I'm a rival team fan. Buccaneers, I ain't stupid, right? Yeah, see, Marcus knows, and it takes a lot to be able to wear a jersey or something other than your own team. Ooh, Brissett, an idiot, throwing it out of bounds. 2nd and goal. Come on, Jacoby. Get back into that Patriot mode. You can get at least 1 touchdown, can't you? Yeah, but I definitely would rock like a Michael Thomas jersey, the white color rush, gold numbers, fire jersey. The best one that you guys got, period. So swaggy, so lit. I could definitely rock that. Cameron Jordan, Demario Davis would be a fly one. I mean, I like defensive players first, so that's where I would go. Demario Davis and then Cameron Jordan, definitely the first 2. And then Michael Thomas on the offense. AK-41, Drew Brees. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Colts. It's garbage time. Oscar's calling, but they'll take it. Saints fans are like, fuck, we gave up points. Like you haven't seen points ever given up. He's so disappointed, that guy in the crowd. He's in the Cobra position. I give up. It's hard to get, a shutout in sports. Yeah, white collar rush is, I feel, the best in the league. I mean, the only other one that I like as much, because obviously fashion is really big for me. You know what I mean? Whether it just be regular sports, and that type of merch, or just, your normal dressing. But I feel that color rush is fire. And then I like the Chargers powder blue. I feel that jersey, like a LaDainian Tomlinson powder blue, I would rock that. I mean, that's fire. That's a really cool looking jersey with the yellow bolts on it. Love that one, right? And then my all-time favorite jersey, right, is the Houston Oilers, blue and white, with the oil slick on the helmet. Hands down, I mean, that Warren Moon, that's lit. To me, I love that color and that combo. I don't know, but you know what I mean? Everyone has their favorites, so. Blazers are winning. Stop lying. They ain't winning. No way. They were down by 15 last time I checked. Drew Brees ahead of Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Well deserved. Wish that Peyton Manning would be number 2 and Brady wouldn't be able to pass him. Holy cow. Blazers 100. Suns 97. How the hell did they come back? They were down by 15 or 17. I thought you were lying. You were pulling my chain there. Holy cow, man. That's crazy. They must have gone on a nice little run, man. Love it. Oh, we got a Drew Brees lookalike in the crowd. Look at that. He actually does kind of look like him. Shut the fuck up, Booga. Idiot. Oh, I'm ready for Monday night. Packers, Vikings. Join your boy. 29 for 30, 307 yards, 4 TDs, no picks, and the record. Does it get any better, NFL fans or Saints fans? It doesn't. It's like when Brett Favre's dad died, and if you watch that Monday Night Football game, how he put up those incredible numbers with his dad's spirit with him in that game, you get that kind of vibe, something special that you're watching and you'll remember it for the rest of your fucking life. I don't know if you all remember watching that game like me, but I do. Incredible. Teddy Two Gloves enters the game. Marcus will let you know. Shut the fuck up, Booger. You're being a bad booger. Get off the TV. Ears bleeding. Horrible.
Whenever Drew Brees decides to hang it up, I think there's going to be a quarterback battle here in New Orleans between Teddy Bridgewater and Taysom Hill, who Sean Payton called
34-7 Saints. Teddy Two Gloves under center. Handoff up the middle. Washington getting some reps, which is rare. Still love Brett Favre, though. Like I said, to me, one of the most exciting players to play the quarterback position of all time. It was a joy to watch him play from when I was 10 years old until he quit. That Green Bay 4, you're never gonna be able to replace that. Definitely was a gunslinger, made mistakes, threw a lot of picks compared to other QBs. But I mean, we're just talking about a fun guy to watch play football. That just loved it. You could just see it on his face, Great player. Great arm. Gunslinger. All right, getting close to the 2-minute warning. Appreciate every single one of y'all who talk sports like us. The Northwest Sports Fanatics. Nobody else. The best. Hands down. NFL. Reactions. Live play-by-play. Live streams. We'll be transitioning to other things. NBA. Wrestling. Whatever it is. This is all year round, baby. History, Drew Brees has made the #1 passing quarterback in NFL history. I love it, man. And I appreciate it. A lot of y'all were here during that time period to watch history together. You'll never forget it, man. It's like the last big one that I remember was the Emmitt Smith rushing record. That was big, impactful, And then I got my first graded PSA card, and it was an Emmitt Smith 1990 score supplemental, and I still have it to this day. It's one of Emmitt Smith's rarest rookie cards. Most coveted. I got a PSA 9, and I remember it was right at that time, right before he broke the record. You remember things like that. Special. And even though a lot of people, didn't like the Cowboys or Emmitt Smith, you still couldn't take away, what he accomplished. Obviously, if Barry Sanders had that kind of line, he would be #1, or if he just played longer than 10 seasons, and that's no doubt, because to me, Barry Sanders is the best running back that's ever lived. I know Jim Brown is up there and a few others. People when they, who they saw play. And then if you go to all the way back in NFL history, but Barry Sanders, better than Emmitt, but Emmitt was great.
With free websites, registry, and invitations. Get started for free at Zola.com.
It's just a quarter, right? But what if Acorns automatically paid that quarter every time you bought coffee from
Uh-oh, Chafino won his fantasy. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. But you do have Lamar and Michael Thomas, arguably the two best guys to have in fantasy. So I hope you win it all, baby. Yeah. And a lot of times we can help. I mean, I was a little disappointed. Me and Marcus, we didn't get a chance to compete in the championship game in either one. But, sometimes, the guys shit the bed, or you have, one bad week out of 2 weeks. And, it happens. Or injuries. But definitely a little luck involved in fantasy football. Yeah, but keep it moving, man. Got some of the smartest fans on YouTube in the chat. Weekly, daily. Smart people. Girls and guys. Like Annie Clark. She knows football. You know what I mean? Got some smart fans here. And that's what we bring. We bring the content, the creativity, the dedication. Trefino with another donation. He said later, $1.99. Appreciate you. Ravens flock. Saints hope to see you in the Super Bowl. 2-minute warning. And a kneel down. Couple more of those and we'll be done. Give a quick shout out to all the people that donated today. Brian Chafino, $1.99. Smitty Werbin, Jaegerman Jensen, #1, $9.99. Ghostdad, $2. Tony Grady, $20. Annie Clark, $10. Tony Grady back to back, $10. Dana, $4.99. Chafino, $1.99. 7th Ward, 504. You know where it is. It's Nolan Saints area code. Brian Chafino, $1.99. Gerald, $1. I earned the 99-cent to $1 transition. Thank you. Dylan, $4.99. Ghostdad, $1.99. And it won't even let me go down any further. Let's see if it will. Appreciate you guys. Trefino, $1.99. And there it is. Nolan Saints. Getting back on track. 7th Ward, you heard me? 48 seconds left and counting. 3rd and 12, 34-7. Nolan Saints with the blowout. Right? With the blowout and history made. Drew Brees. Drew Brees' Jesus. #1 in the NFL in passing touchdowns. Congratulations. Appreciate every single one of y'all that in the chat, all y'all that decided to donate, all y'all that went and decided to watch the game with me and Marcus. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Colts, Saints, live play-by-play and reactions. And I got one question for you. Who talk sports like us? Your boy Marcus, your boy Orion, the Northwest Sports Fanatics. We'll be back at you tomorrow with some reaction videos. Smash the like button on your way out. And I have one thing to say. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. It was a great game. Could have been closer, but we watched history together, and we'll be back tomorrow. Peace. Who dat? You dat. Good night.